Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to another episode of Story Hours. Today we're talking about Muslims who think it's okay to justify war crimes just so you can say you believe in one God.
Bruh.
Like I was saying earlier, we basically are just talking about, is it shirky to claim belief in Muhammad when you want to just say you really believe in one God? Let me see here. What are we doing? I need to. Oh yeah, I gotta get this going. You have unlocked the role. Your pro user has been successfully unlocked. Take Infinity with your role. You'll have more access on. Okay, leave me alone, dude. Care about that. All right, chat's working. Everything seems to be working. All right. Boom. This today's topic is basically for Muslims that are like on the fence about things. If you're just one of these like diehard, like I don't give a damn, I gotta grape everybody in order to be a Muslim type of guy, then I don't really care about hearing from you today. I'm mostly interested today in hearing from Muslims who may be questioning the type of nonsense that's in the Quran. Are you the type of Muslim that's questioning the type of nonsense that's in the Quran? If you are, then I want to hear from you today. Like I said, if you're just one of these guys that you're just like, yeah, dude, I love unaliving people and I think it's great that our prophet did that, then I don't really want to hear from you too much, honestly, unless you have a good argument to make. But I want to hear from people who maybe, you guys are reading this stuff in the Quran and you're like, this is awkward. This is weird. If you're like, this is wrong, then I want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems to me like you guys just think you don't have another option or something. Like, you're like, well, I don't know why we don't like the Jews, but I guess I also don't want to be a Christian because they believe in that weird Trinity thing. So I guess I have to be a Muslim. But then I become a Muslim and now I have to defend child marriage and war crimes. So I'm just curious, like, do you really think that that's necessary? That's what I'm trying to find out today. Because I don't think it's necessary personally. What is this? Self-harm. Why am I getting restricted for self-harm? Did I say anything about self-harming? Oh my God. I hate you guys. Let me start over, bro. I'm going to start over on TikTok. I'm going to keep my YouTube going. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Slick, come back too. Stop crying in the comments. What's YouTube talking about? YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, ask your questions. I'm going to try my best to pay attention to YouTube. I usually have a hard time doing that because YouTube doesn't give me the option to allow you guys to come up and speak. And TikTok does, and that's just a lot more entertaining for me, but I'll try my best to speak to you guys a little bit more today. What do you guys think? I don't think, I understand the Muslim dilemma. no, no pun intended. I get where they're coming from, right? They're just like, we don't want to be Trinitarians. They're like, we think that's weird. Okay, that's totally fine. I totally get that, friends. But I don't think that then means just to believe in one God, you have to now defend pedophilia and war crimes and cousin marriage and all that other weird stuff. Right? I think it's unnecessary. That edit guy, thank you for the silver stars. One of these days I'm going to figure out what those gifts actually do. Is that money? Maybe it's money. It's probably money, isn't it, guys? Probably money. So I do appreciate it. What did I just move? God dang it. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Hopefully we get some Muslims up here that want to have some genuine conversations. I'm going to try to be respectful today. Maybe we can all be peaceful. Nightmare says you didn't complete the Heart Me mission. What is that? What is that, Nightmare? What's the Night Me mission? Let me let you up 1 second. Oh, it says, oh, never mind. You're not the one saying that. It's TikTok saying that about you, I think. What's up, Nightmare?
Yo, what's up? I didn't say anything
No,
like that.
I'm looking at the chat, and underneath your name, where you put yo, underneath that it says didn't complete the Heart Me mission. So I guess you got to complete the mission.
I guess
bro.
I didn't complete it.
You're a failure.
We completed. Yeah.
What kind of soldier are you, bro?
Yeah. You know, I have a great impression of Baby, by the way. I can do a great. Yeah. But it's in Hebrew. Maybe you would understand by the voice, but it's basically in Hebrew.
Okay.
Try to understand it, okay? אזרחי ישראל, אנחנו תקפנו באיראן. אנחנו הורדנו את האויב האיראני. אין יותר חמינאי. אין יותר חיזבאללה. Well, I have a great impression.
You don't like BB, huh, Nightmare?
I like Bibi, bro. What do you talk
Oh, you
about?
do? Okay.
Yeah, I vote Ben Gvir because he's more radical right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy who came to the guys who like came on the flotilla. He's like the one like they arrested them, and then like he came with the Israeli flag and said, "We are the landlords. Welcome to Israel."
So what is that? So compared to BB and what's the other guy's name?
Bibi and who? What are you talking about? What's that?
The other guy that the one that you're gonna vote for.
Ben Gvir.
Ben Gvir?
Yeah.
Ben Gvir.
Yes.
Well, okay, so is one of them more like Trump, or what do you think?
No. It's like so the thing with Ben Gvir is he's like more radical right than Bibi. So you got Bibi kind of in the middle, but middle right. Like that was always Likud.
Yeah.
They're like in the middle right.
Yeah.
And then you got parties of the Haredic Jews, which are also right, but like they are a bit more like central. And then you got like Ben Gvir, who is like the most radical right there is today in the Israeli
Yeah, but
government.
what I'm saying is, which one of them is more like Trump?
More like Trump?
Yeah.
I would say Bibi.
Bibi's more like Trump? Really?
Yes. Think about
Yo, what's up?
Ben Gvir
Yo,
is like
hey man, I have a question for you, man.
Yes, sir. Talk to us.
Yes, how can be God creates another God?
He probably can't do that. Alhamdulillah, he probably can't do that.
What you said?
Yeah, he probably can't do that.
But what is this for?
What up, Neo? This live.
Topic?
This
topic.
right here. So this is actually a very interesting topic. You're Muslim, I'm guessing.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah,
Mashallah.
brother. Mashallah, brother.
Are you from Dagestan? Because you sound Russian.
So I actually have a question for you because I don't understand Islam, right? I know.
Brother, I have a question for you.
Well, brother.
Islam learn us to be peaceful and love one person in this world.
Stop the cap. Brother, I just cannot look. Can I ask you
No,
my
don't
question?
be a hypocrite. Don't be a
I
hypocrite.
just
Learn your Bible
this guy's got to preach.
and learn the Quran.
I just want to ask you a question, brother. Can I please just ask you this? Let me ask you a question.
What you want to say?
So look, this is my thing. I know Muslims don't like Christians, right? Because they're like,
No, this is false. This is
No,
false.
I don't mean it
no.
like that. I don't mean it like that. I mean like how you just said. You just said you came up here and you're like, can one God make another God? I know
What
you're
I
talking
see, what I see is the Christians have no respect for the Muslims. This is what I see. But it is only TikTok, you know?
brother. But all right, but
TikTok
listen,
is only TikTok.
I'm gonna have respect for you, but I'm not even a Christian, brother. I'm not a Christian, so just let me.
What is you?
I'm actually a messenger. I'm a messenger. I was sent here by God to ask you a question.
Astaghfirullah tubu la ilaha illa anta subhana inni kuntu minna zalimin. Yeah. La hawla
Hey,
wa la
I
quwwata
completely
illa
back you,
billah.
bro. That's a
I've been
picture
trying
of me and my wife.
I've been
in
trying to
the
stack.
Kaaba.
I've been trying to stack for Allah for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, listen, this guy.
now I'm gonna need a stack from Allah.
Not sure. This guy behind. This guy. I don't want to say his name.
He's a Jewish
Yeah,
guy.
listen, no, I'm not Jewish. I'm
he's
Muslim,
no res-
alhamdulillah. Look, that's me and my wife.
He have no respect.
Alhamdulillah, we're all Muslim, brother. Didn't you know?
We're gonna teach the world.
Mashallah,
We're gonna
inshallah.
teach the world how it goes to be in this world.
No, that's me and my wife.
We're gonna teach the world how it must to be.
The world.
That's me
We
and
need
my
humility
wife.
with
Bro.
bag. This is
Allah
not how it's
subhanahu
supposed
wa
to
ta'ala.
Yo, didn't you
Why
guys
no
know
respect to mine?
Noah was a Muslim? Guys, but hey, can I ask you my
Astaghfirullah
question?
to
Yeah, I want to stack for Allah too. Now, brother, can I just look? So my thing is this. I know you don't want to be a Yehudi, right? Stack for Allah.
I respect all the religions.
I know, but you don't want to be a Yehudi is what I'm saying. Right?
I only wanna I'm Muslim and inshallah I die as Muslim.
Right. But like, can I ask you why you wouldn't want to be
May
a
Allah-
Yehudi? What's wrong with being a Yehudi? What's wrong with being a Yehudi? They believe in one God. They don't have Trinity. What's wrong with being
Moses is my prophet also. I believe in Moses, peace be upon him.
So you're a
He
Yehudi.
split the sea.
Into Yehudi.
And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam,
Tell him.
he split the moon. We have proof
Give me a
that
quick
the
rundown of what a
moon has
Yehudi
split
is.
it.
A Jew.
Can I say
Oh,
something?
Okay.
Wait, so why is the moon today full? Can you tell us? How like there is a full, there is a full moon, How is it?
By the way,
Did you use sellotape? Did you use sellotape? Or?
by the way, if Muslims talk, you need to be quiet.
Oh,
Okay?
shit.
Have some respect. Thank you.
Why did Muhammad use super glue to glue back the moon? Or
I
not?
like how he puts the L in Talik.
Hey, can I say something?
Yes, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, Ava, would you say there is no God but God and Moses is his messenger?
I believe in all the messengers, brother. I believe in all
No,
messages.
but
They come
would you say
with one
Moses?
message,
Would you
with-
say
with-
Moses is his messenger?
Wait. All messages, they come with one message to worship one God. The same God of Moses, Ibrahim, Ages, and the last prophet Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa
No,
sallam.
but you don't say Moses is messenger. Why?
He said Jesus.
His messenger, he have one message to the people and his prophet. Understand me?
Yeah, well,
Was
look,
Abraham's religion?
hold on, A, because this is getting off track. Hey, listen, this is what I'm trying to ask you, A. I know you want to believe in one God, right? That's your whole thing. We believe in one God. You guys always do this all the time. One. But when you take your shahada, you really have to mention two.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
What do you mean?
Don't say
You have to
this. Don't say this. This is not right.
Okay, so when I take my shahada, can I just say I believe in one God? That's it? or do I have to say more things?
One God.
And what else?
Mr. Host,
La
why are
ilaha
you not
illallah.
Huh?
discussing about what you've put in on your board?
Why am I talking about
What?
that?
You are not talking about that. You're this Muslim. Do you think that it's okay to justify war crimes?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
What?
I
that
can.
that that,
What?
that comes that comes with it.
Don't beatbox here, yeah? Don't beatbox here. What you say?
That comes with it, because Muhammad did war crimes, right? And so I'm trying to figure out, why can't I just believe in one God?
What you say?
They're like, why can't I just believe in one God without believing in war crimes? I don't get it. Why do I have to do both?
What you know about the Islam?
It seems kind of shirky.
You
giving-
you
It's giving shirk.
listen. A lot of Muslims,
Like the brother was
They
saying,
look
like
in- they look
like the
in
brother
you.
was saying when in the Old
they look in
Testament.
you. Listen,
In
Muslims,
the
they
Old
look in
Testament,
you.
hold on, brother.
You
In-
are
brother
a-
A, for the love of God, brother A. Hold on a second.
You are, listen.
Who was
you
wait,
are
who was the
a-
brother? Who was the brother that said about Moses just a second?
Listen, I am
Who was it?
champion.
That was
Watch
me.
out.
That was me.
Watch out.
So,
I'm
look,
champion.
you
Watch
heard what Dave.
out.
Hold on a second. Hey, so
I'm
David
champion.
said.
Watch out. What you say? What you
All
say?
right, I'm gonna mute you now. Okay, hold on a second. So what David said makes sense, right? Like the Jews didn't go around saying, taking their shahada. That wasn't a thing. They just believed in one God, and Moses also believed in that one God. And then like their belief in Moses was kind of like implied because they just,
No, they do
listen.
not believe in the God of Moses.
No, I know that. No, I'm talking about the
Yes, we do. Moses,
How about
peace
the
be
Jews?
upon him.
David,
Yes, we
listen,
do. This
David,
is
are you
false.
disagreeing
I
with
am
the host,
Muslim.
David? Hold on.
Alhamdulillah.
David's disagreeing with the host now.
This
David,
is
what's
not.
poppin',
This
bro?
is not true. But I gonna go because you know why.
Yeah, because you gotta go.
You
pray.
have no respect. Can
Because
you
it's-
can you do this topic away?
You gotta go talk to Muhammad. Why do you talk to
Can you
Muhammad
do
in
this
your prayer?
topic away?
No, brother, no.
We gonna again teach the world how it must to be
We don't
to
want
be
to.
humanity.
You guys are lying about what you're teaching. You guys are not just teaching one God. You guys are
Yes,
teaching
you will see.
believe in one God and then justify child marriage and war crimes. That's what you're actually
You
teaching.
guys have been
How
conned.
you
You've
get
been
this? How
conned.
you get this? How you get this?
Yeah,
How you get this?
because you
How
do.
you get this? How
Why
you
is
get
Muhammad
this?
included in my shahada? That's what I'm trying to find out. That's shirky.
How you get this? How you get this? You're a liar.
That's like shirt
You're a
chicken.
liar. Don't be. You are ashamed. You're ashamed.
All right, brother. You said you got to go pray, right?
You are shame. Shame. You know shame.
You know, if you're gonna pray,
You're
you
the
need to
shame
wash
of the
yourself.
world.
All right, brother.
You are the shame of the world. I don't want to say a lot of things, but know this: you are the shame.
Say
And
it.
shame on you,
Say
man.
what you want to say. What do you want to say?
And
Say
this
what you wanna
guy, this guy behind, I don't what is new or something. He's ashamed also.
Oh
say.
no.
Why? Because
Bro,
he's a
it's a
Yehudi?
picture of. Bro, it's a
No,
picture
no,
of
no.
me.
I respect
It's a picture
Judaism.
of. Listen,
My
it's a-
religions
listen, don't
need to respect
disrespect.
another religions.
But that's your prophet and Aisha. Why are you disrespecting them like that?
What you say? What you know about it? What you know?
I said what it says that monkeys and
What you
monkeys are
know?
the same.
Dirty baby.
But
What
it's a-
you know? You know nothing, man.
All right, all right.
The-
All right, go, brother. Go pray, brother. Please, go pray. Thank you.
And why is in your scripture says
Right,
Rebecca
right.
was 3 years older?
Brother, you're not even
Why
talking.
your
You're
scriptures?
not even talking with us, dude. You're just yelling random stuff.
Well,
Can I
doesn't,
just
doesn't
say
it say in the
something?
hadith? Doesn't it say in the hadith that Muslims and the monkeys are basically the same because like there was the female monkey that rocks were thrown at her because she was I forgot what it was. So basically,
They
Hold on a
claim
second,
that the Kaaba was built by Abraham, but Jews don't seem to have any interest in visiting that place at all for some
Right.
reason.
That's weird.
No,
That's
it's
very
a
weird.
pagan.
So Husseini,
But
completely
Abraham is not a Jew.
All right,
Who told you
Husseini.
Abraham is a Jew?
Husseini, are you gonna engage with the topic?
You are not talking about the topic. He's just
All right,
brought
let's talk about
Abraham.
the topic. Okay, let's talk about the topic. What do you think about it? What do you think about the topic?
The topic is not correct. It's lies.
Why?
Because it's lies.
Why? What's wrong with it?
There's fake hadith going around everywhere.
I'm not talking about the hadith. I'm talking about the Quran.
No, this this is not Quran verse. Which Quran verse the ayah talk about Muslims?
It says it talks about war captives. It talks about marrying children. It talks about unaliving disbelievers wherever you find them, ambush them. I mean, we could just go on and on.
Yeah, that's why you have to learn the Quran well before you come, because all what you are saying is something that people have put it in the mind of people, brainwash people to say that. If you don't understand the Quran well, you just come and sit down and say, no, listen, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam never pursued people. He never did
Sorry,
that.
are you African?
I'm Chinese. Don't ask. I'm debating with somebody.
But why would you, as an African man, want to follow the religion of the Arabs?
This is not the religion of Arab. Can you tell me anywhere in the Quran written that Islam is a religion of
brother,
Arab?
hold on, brother, please. Like, I just need you to answer my question, brother. Look, let me ask you again, brother. Look, so you want to believe in one God, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need Muhammad to do that?
Yes.
Why?
Because someone have to say something, especially someone have to say something to somebody.
Okay, but let's pretend Muhammad said believe in one God, and you're like, okay, that should be enough, right?
But if somebody say believe in one God, the person have to tell you, explain to you, why should you believe in one God? The person have to explain to you. That's it. You can't just tell somebody go and eat. You didn't give him money to eat.
Okay, so basically you're just doing all this stuff because you're afraid of God?
Yes, because everybody is afraid of God. I think if you read from 114 chapters, the surah, you understand the Quran well, but you take something inside and discuss that you can never understand, because he himself he said Rabbi zidni ilmin wa fahma. That's what he said.
But like, don't you think it's kind of shirky? Isn't it kind of shirky to say, like, I believe in Muhammad, I believe in Allah and his messenger?
Yeah, he said in the Quran, they say Atikullah, Atikur Rasul. So Rasul said.
So do you think Moses? So do you think Moses told people to do that? The same thing, like you have to say, I believe in Moses.
Yeah, Moses in his Torah, he never came to preach the whole world. He was sent to specific people, but the Prophet Muhammad was sent to mankind.
I know, but what does that have to do with anything? That's
Assalamu alaikum, Yusuf. Assalamu alaikum.
Because he said, that's why I told you that they said Atikullah, Atikur Rasul, and he said Rabbi. He said when that
let me just ask you this. Brother. Do you think it's hold on, brother? Do you think it's okay to take Smek slaves?
To do what?
Take Smek slaves, right hand possession, concubines.
But no, slave didn't start with Islam or with Arabs or with Africans.
No, I'm saying, do you think that's okay? I'm not asking who started it. I'm asking, do you think it's okay?
To do what?
To take a Smek slave.
Never. Let him tell you. You go and read the Quran word and the surah or the ayah where it talked about if you after battle, they say treat them well. Treat them well. That before they said those people, their men are dead.
So it's okay. So it's okay to take a Smek slave if you treat them well.
But you treat them well. Then if you can marry them, you marry them. That is not have nothing to do with anything bad to do with those things. Even today they do it.
They're already married.
Are you from Nigeria?
They're already married though.
Free Mama Africa, free the world from there. You know. So Sorry, Yusuf. Assalamu alaikum, best Yusuf. These guys
Well,
are hypocrites.
no, please, you have to. They are asking questions. You have to answer the
Oh, yeah,
questions.
you're right, brother. Sorry, forgive me.
Yeah, we have to answer the question. If we insult, we won't learn anything because we learn lessons from lessons. That's
well-
what he said. I told him that where he was asking me a question, I told him that yes, they said Atikullah, Atikul Rasul. If you fear God, fear prophet. And he said, prophet said, I'm going, but Rabbi Zidni Ilmin wa Faham. Somebody will come back and said, this is what the prophet said. You shouldn't believe that person. He said, use your common sense.
You see this on the
If
screen
you use
right
your
here?
common sense,
MashaAllah, strong brother.
use your
can you
common
read
sense,
this?
then
Brother, can you read
Still,
this on the
still,
let me
screen?
contradicting.
Brother, can you
let
read
me
this on the
finish before.
brother? Can you read this on the screen here? It says,
You can
No,
see.
you have to read.
here, I'll read it. I'll
Yeah.
read it. Look, it says, O prophet, indeed we have made lawful to you your wives, whom you have given their due compensation, right? That's one thing. That's no problem, right? And those your right hand possesses from what Allah has returned to you of the captives.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
What do you think about that?
No, you have to go. You have to read all. You put in about how many? 14 or 15 lines. So you have to read all so that we all will teach, know what we are saying. Yeah.
So
Not only from the past.
So when I read that Allah has made permissible right hand possession women from the captives of war, that's I have to read more. What am I gonna read that's gonna?
Yeah, because it's a sentence. You
Gotta
it's
understand
a
the context.
sentence. You can't catch somebody that the person have stolen something and you are not
Okay.
proving that.
All right,
You
let's
say,
see.
"Oh, I saw
All right,
him."
let's see what else is permissible by Allah. It says, and the
Okay.
daughters of your uncles. Is that better? So now
But
you
that
can have
daughter-
you can have women slaves from war, and then the next sentence says you can marry your cousins.
Your cousin, up to date, you can marry your cousin because father side. Muslims don't go with mother side; they go with father side. So you can marry your cousin without anything. In Germany here, there's law. You can marry your sister, your aunt, your father, your mother, and all. The law is there, but people are not saying anything about that.
So you're okay with
In
this?
Germany, in Germany,
This is okay for you? All this stuff right here is okay? This is beautiful?
yeah, I am saying that. Yeah, you to marry a cousin is not a crime because he have his father there, and you have your father here. The mother, maybe your mother and this thing, they are this thing. So that has nothing to do with what is going on, and that's why I gave you an example that in Germany, people are allowed to marry their mother.
Brother, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Why is alcohol haram?
Alcohol.
Yeah, why is it haram?
Yeah, you yourself, you know alcohol. You drink alcohol. You know what it will produce.
What does it produce?
You know, you will just die, or the car will knock you. You fall
You
down.
just die. You just die if you drink alcohol.
Yes, right. It is slowly dead.
Brother, so like alcohol's bad for you. We can make the argument, right? Alcohol could be bad for you, right? Okay.
Bad for everybody.
Wait.
Okay, what
Sorry,
about-
1 liter of alcohol.
What about
Wait,
what about marrying cousins? Could that be bad for you?
No, it's not going to kill me.
That could never be.
It's not going to kill
Is that
me.
going to kill me?
That could never be bad.
It's not going to kill me. Yes.
Never.
So what about when they get birth defects? The children get birth defects.
In Europe, we have more birth defect than everywhere in the world. So why? Tell me
where?
that.
In where?
Europe.
In Europe? Yeah, it's because of the
Yeah, we
Pakistani Muslims who moved to Europe. That's why.
No, please, sir, don't.
No, for real.
Don't try to mix up things.
No, seriously, I'm being serious. You want to look up this statistic?
You're
No,
speaking
I'm
in
telling
the-
Europe here. In Europe here, Statistics are made by a human being. Europe here we have
Oh,
more.
statistics are made by human beings. So where are you getting
Yeah.
your information from? God?
No,
God is talking to you.
don't put me that side, my friend.
What?
I'm too small.
Too smart?
Wait,
Yeah.
host.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say to the guy, can he do the photo away?
What's the issue? Please,
Yeah,
no.
Naima, can you be nice?
I don't say you are baby killers, right?
You're right. You're right.
So
You're right.
put your.
He
I
got
don't
it. He
say
got
you're
it. He
baby
changed it. He
killers, right?
changed it. He changed it. He changed it.
I don't say you're
He
baby
changed
killer,
it.
right?
He changed
Okay.
it, dude.
Okay.
Stop crying, bro. Yeah, it's not.
All right. Oh, brother, what's your name? The one who I'm talking to now? A?
You can speak with my brother.
Okay, you don't want to talk anymore. Okay, Fusaini.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
So look, they're saying, look, in Pakistan, there's like, I think, hold on. Let's look at this. Let's look at this statistic. What percentage hold on, I can't type. What percentage of Pakistani practice cousin marriage? Let's see. What do you think? So 61 to 66%. What do you think about that?
Cousin marriage.
Yeah.
It's maybe cool
It's
too.
it's very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, now let's see. What do
No,
you think
I'm saying
now what do you think the average
it's
IQ
very
is?
good.
What do you think the average IQ is
No,
there?
they are one of the most intelligent people in most of the American engineers and doctors.
61
They
to
are from
66,
Pakistan.
maybe.
Let's see.
They are from Pakistan.
Let's see. What's the average IQ there?
America,
Hold on.
America, they are all in village. All they are.
Because I'm pretty sure having cousin married children is worse than drinking alcohol. That's what I'm thinking.
No, forget
But look,
about children.
you see what their average IQ is there? It's 84.
No, it's like.
Is there
it's
a
like,
minus before it?
that one
Minus
is
84?
lie.
Negative 84 is great.
That is
No,
like
that symbol means
most of your
around,
scientists.
around 84.
No,
Around
that
84
is
they're saying.
To him. Listen
my
to
brother.
him.
Most of your scientists in America and Europe, they are Pakistanis. They are
Oh God, where is?
Palestinians.
Can you tell me?
They
Can
are
you tell us the
Palestinian, all
names of
the
some Pakistani scientists, please?
No, I'm here to tell you. I'm not here to tell you that one. I
Ah,
know
yeah,
it.
you can't name them. Wow, you can't name them.
No, because
How
I deal
convenient.
with them. I'm a member of international network, scientists in engineering. I know what I'm saying. I'm not getting
Yeah, jihad science, jihad science.
I'm telling you that there are more intelligent Muslims in Muslim countries more than
Yeah, how many
so
Nobel Prizes? How many Nobel Prizes in science?
that Nobel Prize they just give is a free thing, my friend. You can even have it to yourself.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah,
So it looks like to me, that marrying your cousin is worse than alcohol.
No, it's not true. Because of what? Let
It
me tell you
seems
something.
like because I could have a beer here and there, and I do actually, and it's no big deal. I don't drink often. I drink maybe once or twice a week. It's a little one beer, two, or one Bacardi and Coke. No biggie. Nothing really. I don't even get drunk, and it doesn't seem to have any effect on my life. But if I had married my cousin, and then my children are born with a below average IQ, wouldn't you think that that's more detrimental to my society?
I have family, married cousins. Sorry, brother Yusuf. Sorry, brother Yusuf.
It's even sweeter than this process.
Can I speak, brother Yusuf? Like I said, they are everyone's university.
What?
Almost everyone's they do university.
Infantins.
Oh, they all go to university.
Oh, yeah, your family's smart. No, that's fine, brother. Look, I'm not saying that everybody who marries their cousin comes out with low IQ. That's not my argument.
But where
What a low IQ
do you
argument
get this from?
That would be a low IQ argument if I made that argument.
Listen.
My problem is the average. You get what I'm saying? The average Pakistani is below average. About 20 points
It's
below.
maybe culture. Yeah.
No, it's cousin marriage, brother. They practice 60% cousin marriage.
It's maybe culture.
So what I'm saying to you, this is why I'm saying to you. So look. So it would be better. Look, so basically,
Wait.
Yusuf,
huh?
Yusuf.
can I ask a question?
What?
Yeah, the question is,
What's going on right now?
what does it goes on that Germany, a law has been passed that you can marry your
Yeah.
What's
your good name? My name is Motherfucker.
You understand? You can marry your mom, you can marry your sister, you can marry, and what is it?
In Islam, you can marry your mom and your sister. What the heck?
Passed the law 2 years
Why would
ago
you
in
do
Germany.
that?
Well, you can marry your adopted son's wife, so everything's allowed.
It's kind of hard. I think it's kind of hard explaining to somebody with low IQ about low
This is
IQ.
Islam. This is Islam.
Seems
This is
like
not
the
Christianity. This is not Christianity. This is Islam. This is not right. What you say?
Can we marry adopted son's wife? Can we do that?
Christianity.
Germany is right to Germany. You marry your mom. It's right to do that. Or your sister is right to do that.
My gender.
And
My gender.
in Holland, you can
gender.
marry 13-year-old.
I'm a mechanic.
Talk about those things. 1,400 years ago.
All right, look. So fussing. Okay, so all I'm saying is this. Look, this is why I don't think, right, you have a good religion.
You know Yusuf Yester. Joseph Yester, do you know him?
My gender.
Wow.
Do you know Joseph Yester?
If we find you introducing a man to another man, Mama!
You know him? Do you know Joseph Yester? He's the most prominent American pastor in America. He became a Muslim 30 years ago. So are you telling me he don't know nothing?
Right, but let me ask
Who
you this.
became a Muslim?
Yeah, who you say? What you say?
Why are you gay? Why are you gay?
You know Michael Jackson?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He say.
You know, Michael Jackson was accused of doing PDF stuff.
The number from they don't give a fuck about us.
Michael Jackson was a Muslim.
Yes.
They're like, Michael Jackson was a Muslim.
Great. He was accused of doing PDF stuff. You know that?
Listen. That is not true.
What is not true? Was he a Muslim or was he not a PDF or something?
Yeah,
Talk about Donald Trump.
He said, Alhamdulillah.
Are you a male or female?
Bro. So, brother, so all I'm saying, okay, let's talk about the war crimes now. If I went to war today, right?
No. You need to be quiet. Who make the war? Who make the wars?
You. The Muslims? I don't know. What do you mean?
You don't know. You say something.
The Muslims make the war. The Quran says, fight the disbelievers wherever you find them. Ambush them, besiege them. Like, chop off.
No.
Yes.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
It does say that. It's Quran chapter 9. It says, fight them wherever you find them. That's what it says. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't believe in doing that, right? You would never do that, right?
No, that is not true what you say.
Would you fight a disbeliever wherever you find him?
No. Why are you? No?
Okay, so you're not a Muslim, you see?
Alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim.
No, you're not.
Christianity, brother.
That's not true what you say.
The Quran, look, you want me to show you the verse? Look.
You don't have to show me nothing. Because I know.
What do you say?
He doesn't want to see the proof.
Hey, are you from Dagestan? Are you from Dagestan?
He said, don't show me nothing. Yeah, are you from Pakistan, brother?
Dagestan. He's from Dagestan in Russia.
Maybe that's why.
Oh, you're from where Khabib's at.
Yeah. You know, there was a plane there was a rumor there was a plane
Listen,
which
listen.
had Jewish passengers,
What
and
you
they went on a ride there.
what you wanna do? What you wanna?
Look at this, brother. Look at this. Look at this.
Wait,
Look
Mashallah.
at
wait.
this.
Only wanna say to you what you wanna. Sorry, my English not my
I
first
wanna
language.
help you be free. I want you to free yourself from Allah.
Astaghfirullah, I am free. I am free. Well, you want for me free? You,
Yes.
you.
I want to liberate you. I want because right now you're a slave, right? Aren't you a slave of Allah?
Alhamdulillah.
He's mentally enslaved. He's mentally
So
enslaved.
I'm here to free you. How much do I gotta, how much do I gotta pay for Allah to let you go?
But what I want to say to
Do
you,
I have to give a stack to Allah?
what I want to say to you, what you're doing
Yes,
is
brother.
propaganda.
Propaganda.
You know,
hold on.
you know,
right.
anaconda propaganda.
So hold on. If I become a Muslim, when I do my 5 daily prayers, do I have to speak in Arabic?
What you say?
If I become a Muslim, when I do my 5 daily prayers, do I have to speak in Arabic?
You need to learn the Arabic surahs.
That sounds like propaganda to me. That sounds like Arabic propaganda.
But if you want to do
do I have
dua,
to face
you can say everything.
Do I have to face Saudi Arabia when I do my prayers?
You know, this is what I want to learn you.
Yeah.
The first qibla. What it means qibla in English?
Qibla.
The right, the way to pray. There was first Masjid al-Aqsa in Palestine. Yeah, then comes Mecca. Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So like I said, I would have to read Arabic. I would have to grow my beard out like an Arabic person. I would have to pray to an Arabic country.
To do
Take an
Hajj.
Arab name. Take an Arab name.
Just to believe in one God, right? That makes sense. Does that make sense to you?
Who is saying taking Arab name? James is not English. It's African name. James. John,
James is African name.
Yeah, you people English they have hills, mountain. That is their name, bush. But James and all this is not it's African and Arabic Saudi.
Look at this guy right here.
Jerusalem to Africa. Yeah,
Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here.
If you say James is not at first no European country, no European. So James.
Look at the screen. Does that look normal to you?
They were called
Brother,
Bush.
why is this Korean guy dressing like that?
You like it?
So you don't think this is Arabic propaganda?
No, this is made in China. Yeah, made in China. What are you telling people?
Well,
Made in
I
China.
agree. It seems like made in China.
Chinese
like
Arabs.
This looks
think
like
you pray-
Arabic propaganda, bro. That's what this
Nah,
looks like.
No,
This-
Scary, I think he's praying.
Yes, it
Then
does.
what you are
There's
wearing-
no reason to dress like that if you don't live in the desert, dude.
Oh,
I think the Chinese guy.
The only
No,
reason people
Scary-
dress like that is because it's hot in the desert, and so you need some.
Please forget.
Did you know?
That's why your guests are naked in the street everywhere you go in Europe and America. They are naked.
Are you a male or
See
female?
them naked here, my friend.
Scary, I think the Chinese.
Why you men don't wear those dress?
Scary, I
It's
think the
disgusting.
Chinese-
It's disgusting. That's why.
Hold on,
One
brother.
second,
Let
I'm
me ask,
asking-
brother. Let me ask you a question. You know the Quran that's in heaven? You know that Quran, the one that's in heaven? The preserved tablet. You know what I'm talking about, right, brother?
You have changed your discussion. You brought a topic. And you are passing some
This is
places.
still the same topic, brother. I promise you, it's the same topic. Do you know what the preserved tablet that's in heaven, right? You know the one I'm talking about?
Is it the Al Kitab?
That just means book. But do you know the kitab that's in heaven, brother?
Who said that?
The Quran that's in heaven.
Who told you that story?
The preserved tablet, brother. There's a preserved tablet that's in. Maybe you don't know about it. Okay, maybe you don't know about it.
Maybe
Yo,
somebody
Stay, I have
said.
a question.
Yep.
Is a, Chi-
You,
is
what
a
do you do for a
Chinese
living,
Muslim
please?
is a Chinese Muslim
Hygiene.
praying?
Huh?
Wait, is a Chinese Muslim praying towards the Samsung headquarters or towards Mecca?
Chinese Muslim,
Like what I'm trying to figure out, if I want to believe in one God, right? Why do I gotta profess my faith to some Arabic guy
Like what?
like Muhammad? That sounds shirky.
Do you know the day when he was born?
Wait,
Who
and you
was
know
there?
what's funny is that this Korean guy can't grow a beard. So is that like, is that haram?
Did you know?
I asked you only one question. I asked you only one question. If you can answer it,
Yeah.
only one.
Bro.
Who was the nurse when Mohammed was born? He was there, take care of the mother, Mother Amina, the young girl who was there.
The mother.
Who was there?
Where? What are you talking? I don't know what you're saying.
The day of his birth. The Prophet Muhammad.
Oh no, my bad.
The day of his birth, Muhammad's birth.
Yeah, the lady who was there, the one who take in charge of the mother.
I'm not sure.
Like nurse. But they know nothing about Muhammad. So how can you come and tell us something about Muhammad?
Damn,
you know nothing.
bro, what the hell? That was a crazy setup.
I think Khadija was taking care of him for a long time, right?
All
the money and all the finances.
No.
I got you.
Setup right there.
Please.
Khadija, right?
No,
Khadija.
Unc, let me ask you a question, Unc. You know about Muhammad a lot, right? You know about Muhammad a lot, right?
Let me tell you, don't know.
No, let me tell you something.
He's coming.
No, let me tell you.
Wait.
Let me tell
He's
you.
coming.
You don't know the person. You say Khadija. Let me tell you the person. Tomorrow you will be ashamed.
Unc,
You don't know.
can I ask you a question, Unc?
No, let me finish. I ask you a question.
All
And
right,
you say Khadija.
all right, Unc.
Let me tell you the person first. Then you ask me the question. The person, the name was Baraka. This Baraka was a black girl. When Muhammad came out, he went to Muhammad's uncle and tell him that it's like I've seen the moon shine. That's what he said. It's Baraka. And you don't know, he was telling me Khadija. So you know nothing about Islam.
Baraka was a Christian priest.
Now,
Okay?
Unc, let me
Baraka was
ask
a
you a
Christian priest.
Unc, let me ask you a question. Did Muhammad, yes or no, did he turn away a blind man?
Those fake hadith don't make it. All the fake hadith don't make it.
This guy entered a tunnel?
I think he's talking from the top of the mountain or something. That's why there's such an echo.
Okay.
No, I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray.
Can you answer my question first, Unc?
That's what I told you. I said your question is fake because it's
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته عمو يوسف بارك الله عليك جزاك الله خيرا بارك الله فيك السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Is he praying here?
I'm going to pray. It's the praying time.
Oh.
He said my question was fake news.
Yeah.
Your
fake,
question is
Alright,
fake,
fair
my
enough.
brother. Yeah. Next time I will come. I'm going to pray. Thank you very much.
Next time, answer me if Muhammad.
Come back.
جزاك الله خيرا
Husseini,
عمو
make sure you
يوسف.
come back, okay?
Okay.
Just open your camera and pray. Pray on camera.
Come back, inshallah.
يوسف السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hey, دعاء يا hello. Hey, have some respect for men, man.
Hey.
What are you talking
Hey, can
bro?
you read
What
the
is
screen?
this?
Hey, can you read the screen here? AY? Can you read the screen?
It shows that you're on small screen.
No, you
What
gotta
you
come
say?
back. You gotta come back in. Can you read the screen?
Okay.
You can read it.
It says it is sunnah to pee squatting.
To sit. What you mean?
To pee
The scary hours have begun.
I
Why
don't
is-
understand. What is? Am I language?
The scary hours have begun.
It says, Liv yours. What up, Liv?
What's up, dude?
It says that it's sunnah to pee squatting. God
To
wants
pee
to
squat?
control. God wants to control how you pee.
It's sunnah to pee squatting. Of course it is. Obviously, God will control how you pee. Of course. But you know what? Let
You
me tell you
pee
what.
sitting down?
Of course, I pee sitting down. What else would I
I
not
don't
pee sitting
judge.
down?
I don't judge, bro.
I pee sitting down because standing up is is not.
Gets
Is
messy.
not.
It gets messy, right? Like
Yeah, it's unhygienic.
Can you
It's not
still
even.
be
No,
quiet?
it's not even messy. Like it gets unhygienic because look, you don't know. There's little tiny splatters of piss that lands on your trousers.
Yeah.
So
I
just
feel
know
you.
every time.
That's fair.
Even bro. Okay, do you believe that when you flush the toilet? Do you believe that when you flush the toilet that there's
Bacteria is
particles
flying
of
out, right?
yeah, literally.
I hear you.
So do you believe that?
I
Okay,
believe
so
it.
now literally.
So you don't flush the toilet, Liv?
Of course I flush the toilet, but obviously you know what I do?
You close the
I
lid
close
first.
I close the toilet, I close the
Yeah,
lid
me
first
too.
and then I flush it.
Me too.
Is that sunnah as well?
No, but it's logic,
Yo,
it's
you want to hear
logic,
this
and
one? You want to hear this crazy one, Liv? I wash my hands before I pee.
you wash your hands before you pee.
Yeah,
Why?
because if you don't, you're grabbing your junk with your dirty hands.
You're grabbing your junk with your dirty hands, but
Yeah, so you wash it before, so you don't get the bacteria on your dong. You know what I mean?
that means your body's full of
Hey,
that means you're a walking bacteria then.
No, bro,
No,
it's the opposite.
brother, I'm just saying. So
Anyways.
look, but hold on a second. Like, what does this have to do with believing in one God?
What do you mean? What does it? That has everything to do with believing in one God. Because if now I'm gonna tell you why. Because we believe that if you're unhygienic, you would not be able to pray. You would not be able to pray.
of Libya doesn't even have a toilet.
It's
What are you
shirk.
talking
It's shirk,
about?
right?
Bro, you're not listening to me. You're not listening. I'm saying with piss on you, even if it's a little piece of piss, you would not be able to pray.
Brother, I don't know
50%
about
of
you,
Libya don't have
brother.
even
I don't
toilets.
know about you, but like I don't get pee on me when I'm peeing. Like, where does that
I
happen?
promise you. Okay. How do you know you don't get no piss on you?
Because I don't, like, what do you mean? How do I know? I just don't.
You don't know. The piss that splatters, this piss that splatters is tiny
100%,
particles.
100%. Yes, this brother, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa
like
alaikum
yours.
salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
You are very right. Very right.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
All right,
Wallahi.
let's just do let's go back to the main topic.
Wait. You have
yours is
wait.
here.
Your main topic. Can you do this away for respect?
No, hell no.
Yeah. So you have no respect, huh?
Right, I don't
I'm
respect
reaching out,
Islam.
bro.
You have no respect.
Don't say that, scary. I was just gonna say you do have respect, but
You have no respect.
How
I
is
have
this not
respect for
respect?
respect for human beings. You guys, I respect you as people, but I don't respect Islam. Why would I respect Islam when it says fight disbelievers? I'm a disbeliever.
listen. But have you seen? Okay, look. Are we fighting you right now?
No, but you would justify it if you could.
Exactly. If
Right.
Allah specifically,
Astaghfirullah.
if Allah told us to fight disbelievers, I promise you would have been finished by now. You would have been.
No, you don't dare to do it today, Liv. You don't dare to do
No.
it today. That's
What do you mean
why.
we don't dare to do it now?
You
What do you
don't
mean?
dare to do it.
There's first of all,
Because-
there's plenty of Muslims actually doing this today. First of all, number one.
No, I don't know any Muslims that's doing that.
But my question is this. My question is this, Liv, yours. When you think about the previous prophets, right, like Moses, like Noah,
Okay,
like Adam,
you don't want to do this go away? You have not right, huh?
what?
You know what I mean? You are ashamed.
I don't know what you mean.
You're
A lot of
kafir,
people
bro.
they're looking at you. You are the shame of the internet.
Excuse me.
I'm the
Sorry,
scum of
miss.
the earth.
You happen to have
You're
a
shame
cigarette
of
by any chance?
internet.
I mean, that's
You're
a
fine,
shame
brother.
of
Like
internet.
Allah already said, I'm the worst of all creatures. So what? It can't get worse than that, right?
Why would Allah say
You
that?
will
about
see.
you? Why?
You will see. You will see.
No problem.
Excuse me,
brother.
brother.
You know nothing.
You
You know
threatening him,
Sorry to
nothing.
bother you, mate.
You know
Brother,
nothing. Only
That's,
what
can
I
I
want to
talk
say.
to Live Yours for a second? Live Yours. So Live Yours. So the Quran basically is the
First,
first.
get this away. Get this away.
Brother,
Get this
please.
away.
Brother, please.
Get this away. Then we talk.
I don't want to mute you, brother. Please.
Get this away. Then we talk.
No. This is not going.
Okay,
away.
I block you.
We
I
got
block you.
freedom of speech. Oh no, you're gonna block me?
No, don't
Sorry,
block us.
sorry. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
So, sorry. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah,
Just
go ahead,
real
brother.
quick. Yeah. So, the interesting thing about the Sharia law is that if our countries reinforce Sharia law and we are not Muslims, they can actually kill us, which says in their Quran or studies or whatever, and they would get away with it because
Okay, I want to
Muslims.
tell you something. Andalusia. You know Andalusia? That was the first the first university, the first what is that? Hospitals. The first, a lot of things. Self laptop, the first man flying. He fly a lot of things. If then those people they come, you can't have a fly. You can't fly now. You understand me?
What?
But what I want, shut your mouth, you. Listen. Like I said, the French people come to Andalusia. I don't know what time. They wanna like us to everything. What is Europe and in America? It's come everything from us. Everything come from us. Go search about it, and you will learn about it.
All right, brother, I got you. Okay, so now let me just ask you, right?
Like I said,
brother,
listen.
God. Brother,
Like I
heard
said,
you already, brother.
everything
I heard
come
you.
from
Okay,
us. Everything come from us.
Let me ask you a question.
No, not everything. Almost everything.
I know,
Almost.
brother.
Listen,
Because everyone, every people has something, you know.
The first jet was made in 1939. Al Andalusia was literally conquered by the Muslims.
Let me ask Liv yours, please. Let me talk to Liv yours for a second, guys.
Look about Idrisi.
All right, brother. All right, I heard you. Let me talk to Liv yours for a second. Liv yours, you there?
Of course, my brother.
Live yours. When we look at the
But
other
what?
prophets,
How you can?
for the
How
love
you
of
can
fucking
answer me now?
God,
How?
dude. Live
How
yours.
can you answer me now?
This guy, brother, please, just we're
Don't
trying to have a
disrespect.
conversation. Just chill.
Don't disrespect.
We're not.
Salam
Nobody's
alaikum.
disrespecting anything.
Jama, I think it's
You are.
11.
Look at your topic.
Yo, brother, chill out, bro. Just relax. Nobody's
Look at your
disrespecting
topic.
anything.
You are you for always on the block? Yeah.
Live yours. Hold on. Come back. Live yours. I need to ask you a question.
And you are ashamed on internet, like other people do.
All right,
And
brother,
it is.
just be quiet, bro. Can we get somebody who can actually engage on the topic, please? It's not that deep. I tried to make it a real simple topic today, guys. It's not that crazy. Live yours, you there? Okay, live yours.
Yo.
Don't you think it's shirk to have to say I believe in Muhammad at the same time as saying I believe in Allah?
No. There's a difference when you're saying Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. You're saying I testify that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I testify that the Prophet is the messenger of Allah. So there's a distinction between the two.
Right, but what if so like let's say because Muhammad's message was to believe in Allah, right?
Yeah.
So if Muhammad says to me, hey, believe in Allah, and I'm like, okay, I believe in Allah, doesn't that already imply that I'm believing in his message as well at the same time?
No, because there's certain people, yeah, they used to say they believe in Allah, but then they used to worship the Prophet. They used to, for example, they used to believe intercession of the Prophet. That they believe that the Prophet like is associated with God, basically. That's what they believe.
I know, but I'm not one of those people. So I'm just the
I'm not
person
one of those people as well. I promise you.
Right. So if Muhammad comes and he said, hey, you need to believe in one God, I'm like, okay, no problem. That already includes like me believing in his message automatically. But what I'm worried about is that in order for me to have salvation, I can't just say I believe in one God, right? So when you guys do this all the time, you guys always do this, it's really cap.
Oh, so you're saying the fact that we say Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah, you're saying that's us associating the Prophet with God.
Yeah,
But how
because I
though?
can't have salvation I can't just say I believe in God.
No, you can. You can say that, but obviously, the distinction is put there because certain people used to worship the Prophet, even though they used to say they worship God. but they used to worship the Prophet through the action that they do. So therefore, that's why you have to use the distinction that you believe that the Prophet is the messenger of God and the slave of God.
So, I mean, when you look at the other prophets, did they do that?
When they say what? That they're a prophet.
Like, did they require a
Excuse me,
belief
bro.
in them?
Of course.
Like who?
So what'd you say?
Like who? Who else required for you to believe in them?
Who was required for me to believe in them? For example, Jesus required you to believe in him.
But do you see?
Not to believe in him, but not to believe in him, but to believe in Allah. Sorry, I said it wrong. Sorry. The Jesus' message was to believe in Allah, and that Jesus was sent by God in order to teach the people about the worship of one God only.
But you do know that Jesus is supposedly God for the Christians, right?
Yeah, that's because that's where the corruption lies, isn't it? Basically, because how can the Unitarianism and the Trinitarianism, how can they both have a battle on who God is? They don't know who God is, so that's where the distinction, the problem lies in where.
I'm just trying to say, like, Jesus is obviously different. He's not like the other prophets in the Bible, right? He's actually God. So that's why, yes, he does say you have to believe in him. But
Okay,
the
so
other
if he's
prophets,
actually,
this is what I'm trying to say. The other prophets, they didn't do that. And you guys always claim, like, oh, what was the faith of Abraham? What was the faith of Moses? What was the faith of Adam? Right?
Oh, wait, what you're trying to say is that the other prophets, apart from Jesus, like, they never used to say believe in them.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So what's your point in this, though? I don't get what you're trying to say.
That to me seems much closer to true Tawheed, to true, you know what I'm saying? Like true monotheism, true
No, it doesn't, though.
non-shirkiness, true no
There's like,
partners.
okay, now I'm not gonna lie. It does, obviously. The person is saying to believe in him. However, our prophet said to not believe in him, to believe in the one true God, to worship the one true God. Astaghfirullah. He said to not worship him, to worship the one true God.
I know that, brother.
Yes, so I don't get what you're trying to say, because the prophet himself said the same thing as well.
Right, but all the other messengers said the same thing, but none of them said you have to believe in me and pee like how I pee. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a big difference.
You have to believe in me and pee how I pee. Bro, do you think Jesus peed standing up? I don't get it. Do you think Jesus peed standing up?
That's the thing, is like no other prophets ever talked about those type of weird things. And what it looks like to me is that you guys are idolizing Muhammad.
It's not, we're not though, because if we were idolizing the prophet, if we was idolizing the prophet, we would have been worshipping him. That's idolizing the prophet is basically a form of worship.
People used to drink Muhammad's urine and his
That's
blood.
Exactly.
And
that's
use
exactly
his
my point.
Sweat, and use his sweat as perfume.
Thank you. So that's why I said, that's why you have to make the distinction between the prophet and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The distinction has to be made. You have to say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
What does that have to do with the sweat?
But that's what I'm saying. That's why the distinction has to be made, because certain people worship the prophet. Certain people, as he said, they drank his urine. They even drank the blood. Bro, come on, man. The distinction had to be made.
So you condemn them, Liv? You condemn them?
They condemned them for drinking the piss, the urine of the prophet and the blood of the prophet. To be honest with you, like
what they should have done.
To be honest with you, like I don't know, innit? I don't know.
How did you determine that it's wrong that they drank the pee of the prophet? Like, they're Muslims just like you.
No, because I would say that's basically a form of worship.
Brother, if that's not worship, I don't know what is.
Yeah, that is a form of worship. I'm not gonna lie, it is a form of worship, because they believe that the prophet could heal them. Basically, they believe that the prophet could cure them.
And Liv, they used to fight over his spit.
They used to fight over it.
They used to fight over it.
Yeah, I don't know about that one there, so. But yeah, it is a form of shirk. It's a form of shirk.
No, this is in the Sunnah, brother. This is Sunnah.
What do you mean it's in Sunnah?
This is hadiths. This is Sunnah, dude.
So yeah, you're gonna have to show us, Liv, that he condemned it back then for you to actually claim that it is, you know, shirk. Otherwise, because he allowed it, that means it's not shirk, right?
Where did it say he allowed it?
Here, hold on. I'm gonna get you the sources in a second.
Because I remember reading it. It said that you told him that they don't have to do it.
It's not whether they have to do it. A lot of things in Sunnah you don't have to do, right? It's just like it's good if you do it.
Yeah, but the Sunnah establishes whether you're strong in your religion or not. Listen, the Prophet has never told us you don't have to do it. You don't have to follow the Sunnah. He advised us to follow the Sunnah. So now, in this circumstance, the drinking of the blood and the urine.
Yeah, but you know what the Sunnah is, Liv? It's whatever the Prophet said, did, or allowed.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
so the Prophet allowed.
Yeah, like if something happened in front of him and he didn't tell them not to do it, that is Sunnah.
He basically did tell them to not do it. Though. He told them to not do it.
Look at this screen right here. Look at the screen right here. So here, Muhammad would do, I guess, I don't know if he was doing wudu or something, right?
Oh, sorry, I just looked at the screen. Grateful servant, chat to me, my broski. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, brother. I'm just
sorry, scare it out.
So it says here, if he performed ablution, right? If Muhammad would perform ablution, they would struggle to take the remaining water.
Okay.
That's nasty.
What do you mean? How's that nasty?
What do you mean that's nasty?
How is that? I'm asking. How is that nasty?
Because they want to preserve the water. That's nasty.
They want the water that he washed himself with. How's that not worship?
This isn't 20th century where people had sinks back then. I'm not sure they had all the water that we have today. So if they wanted to
literally
be conservative,
you think that's why they would do it?
This isn't what you were saying though. You were talking about pee and
yeah, we can find those as well. This is just the first one.
Let's talk about those. Yeah, like you saying it's nasty, completely subjective.
This is nasty.
There's a lot of things nasty.
Grateful. Let's say he said. Why do you think it's nasty? Why do you think it's nasty?
That they wanted to save water.
Why do I think it's nasty that they would want to like
save
wash themselves with the water that Muhammad washed himself with?
Yeah.
Just concerning.
I'm asking a question.
Sorry, not everyone has the privilege and the ability to use excess water. Like this was back in 4th century. Come on,
how did they wash themselves back then?
Brother, this is not talking about like if what you were saying was true, they would do it with each other too, right?
You know, I think I know what this guy's thinking. This guy's thinking that the Prophet literally had, like he bathed himself in the water, and he thinks that the people.
Okay, look at this. Did they do this? Did they do this? Look, did they do this to save water too? By Allah, if he spat, the spittle would fall in the hand of one of them, the Prophet's companions, who would rub it on his face and skin.
If you ordered them.
Is that also were they also trying to save water?
Can you keep reading?
Yeah, please continue. Yeah, continue.
How does it get any better from here, bro?
No, I'm interested. Just keep reading.
Who would rub it on his face and skin. If he ordered them, they would carry out his order immediately. If he performed ablution, they would struggle to take the remaining water. And when they spoke, they would lower their voices and would not look at his face constantly out of respect. This sounds like worship, dude.
How does that sound like worship?
Imagine a guy walking around where people are trying to rub his spit on their face. Whenever he walks around, they can't look at him. They're trying to bathe in his bath water. Like, what are you talking about? This is like if God was walking around the earth. What other prophet did like this?
Hey, scary. Hey, listen. I'm about to go in the mosque and pray. I'm gonna literally come back and finish you. I want to come back and finish you, scary hours. Give me a second, please.
Pause, bro.
We need help from the.
Alaikum salam, okay?
Walaikum
Imams.
salam.
Love, akhi, love.
Oh, sus, brother.
Scary,
I mean, I
I'm coming
wanted
back.
to,
I'm
I
gonna come
wanted to
back.
comment, host. I actually wanted to comment on your prompt. I'm not too sure about the deviation that was made. Interesting to look at, but if you could bring the prompt back up.
Sure. You see it?
Okay, so it says, Muslims, do you think it's okay to justify war crimes so that you can say you believe in one God? Absolutely not. And I agree that war crimes exist, but I would have to ask, like, what body of law are you looking at to derive these law crimes? Because law crimes are just really laws, aren't they?
Yes.
So what body of law are you using?
The current ones.
Like what? The Geneva Conventions, the IHL? Like what are you using?
Whatever ones say that you can't take mech slaves.
Okay, so you're selecting the body of law that you want to use and then using it against.
That sounds
Yeah, that's
selective to you.
absolutely.
That's not universal. That's not universally accepted.
Well, you agree. Well, no, you agree that there's different bodies of law, right?
What body of
I
law?
agree with you. That's a war crime. I agree with you. That's
Okay,
a war
so-
crime. But
so
according
what
to what
body of
war
law-
crime is the question that
So
I'm
I'm
asking.
saying, so what body of law tells you that it's okay to have mech slaves in war?
That's not the question that I'm asking.
Well,
I'm
you're
asking
saying
which
being
body of law.
selective. It sounds like you're being selective.
Yes,
I
yes,
I
because
can't
you-
think of one. I'm pretty sure this is universal across the board.
Yes. The Geneva Convention prohibits it. by the way.
Universal across the board.
Yes.
The Geneva Convention prohibits you have schmecks.
Okay, so you just talk. So you're just talking generally.
Brother, I'm addressing the fact that you're saying that I'm being selective, as if I'm cherry picking out of all these countries that allow SMEC slaves, and I'm picking the one that doesn't. As far as I know, there is no country that allows SMEC slaves during war. Am I wrong about that?
Libya currently has slaves. So it's a Muslim country though.
No,
Libya
the
has-
point.
question
No,
is-
brother. The point I'm trying to make is that if you want to say something is a war crime, you have to reference where it is a war crime. I agree. There are certain
I agree
things
with
that
you.
are
I agree
universally
with you.
accepted as wrong, right?
Brother, let me ask you a question. Would you take a SMEC slave if you went to
Brother, I understand where you're trying to go with this. I'm trying to establish a very basic concept for
It
this.
sounds like you're trying
War
to
crime-
tiptoe out of my argument.
The first question I
making
asked you
this
and you never
argument-
answered it.
I'm asking you this argument because I'm trying to see how far you will go just so you can say, I believe in one God. Because I think this is really
Where's
ridiculous.
the
I don't think
connection?
believing in one God has anything to do with having a SMEC slave. The two things should not be related at all.
I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you.
So in your case,
But that's not what
in
I'm
your
trying to establish.
case,
You're skipping ahead.
unfortunately, your belief system requires you to be able to justify both. So I'm asking you, would you take a SMEC slave? Are you that type of person that if you went to war, would you take a SMEC slave? You.
Would you kill infants and babies like God commanded in 1 Samuel 15:3?
No.
That's
no,
a
I
huge
wouldn't.
pivot, bro.
No,
That's
I
a
wouldn't.
huge pivot.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, well that was commanded by God. Can God command
I'm
war
not a
crimes?
Christian, so
Can
do
God
you see
command
it?
war crimes?
I'm not a Christian.
Okay, then what are you?
No, I don't have a religious belief.
Okay, so if you don't have a religious belief,
I'm a free person. I'm not
Okay.
commanded to believe weird things just to say I believe in God.
okay, well then that's just okay. That's your opinion, essentially.
Well,
If
why
someone
can't you
believes in
answer the
God-
question?
if
Why do you
someone
have to go
believes-
to the Bible?
If someone
to answer
believes
the
in
question?
God, right?
So
If
that's
someone
why.
believes in
So
God
that's
and they
why.
believe
That's
this God
so.
is
So that's
all-powerful,
why. So
they
you
believe
see
that
how.
this God
So
knows
this.
everything.
So
And
this
this
is
God
why my
tells you
argument.
what
So
war
this is why
crimes
my
are, and he
argument.
tells
So
you
this
what
is.
you can do.
Yeah. So this is
Then
why my
obviously-
argument.
then obviously you
so
can do those
this
things.
is why my argument is that you're committing shirk.
How does that follow?
Because you can't just believe in one God. You have to justify war
I
crimes.
can't just believe in one God. I have to
Yes,
justify
you
war
can't.
crimes. Where's the connection?
Your belief system is actually almost nothing to do with believing in one God. One God is just like the bottom of the barrel in your belief system. You have to believe in one God and then justify war crimes, touching little kids, marrying your cousin, peeing, sitting down. Like,
Dude,
what is that? What is any of
your
that?
argument? You're just kind of
committing shirk.
yapping.
That you're committing shirk.
What is shirk?
What does peeing, sitting down have to do with believing in one God?
Brother, you're like a shotgun. Can you just stay centered? What is your argument? You're trying to stay. You're trying to state. My
argument is that
Muslims
your belief
commit shirk.
system, yes, your belief system is more about Muhammad and the random, weird, arbitrary things that he did or didn't do than it is about believing in one God. That's my argument.
Arabic propaganda.
Okay, so that's besides the problem.
And so
that's
now, no, it
the
isn't.
problem.
No, it isn't, because he also committed war crimes, and you are basically obligated to justify them, even though I believe you're probably not the type of person to do these type of things.
Okay, let's stick to that then. Let's stick to the war crime.
That should make you feel shirky.
Okay, brother, tell me the war crime that he committed.
All of them, every single one that you could possibly
Give me one. Give me one.
All of them. All of them.
Give me one war crime.
He committed G-sides. He committed apartheid. He committed displacement.
Slavery.
Okay, when did he commit G-side?
Touching kids, taking captives.
Are you going to be
war,
focused, or are you just going to keep flabbergasting?
No, I'm giving you the list. You asked me for which ones.
Okay, and I'm asking for examples. Like anybody can get.
He ambushed.
Give me an example of G-side. Give me an example of G-side. Ambush?
Yeah,
that's a tactic that people use in war to this day.
Against the Quranic. Against the Quraysh.
An ambush is a war crime?
He would ambush caravans. That is a war crime.
It's a war crime to ambush a caravan.
Yes.
Are you out of your mind?
What is out of my mind about that? What is
because
a caravan?
If a caravan is a lawful target, you can do that. That's literally in the Geneva Convention.
It's not a war crime if it's allowed. What a circular argument. Another genius.
What are you on about? If a caravan is
brother,
moving,
brother, please collect your thoughts.
That's a military objective.
And understand what I'm saying to you. What is a caravan? What is a caravan? What is a caravan? What is a caravan?
Like, that's dumb.
What is a caravan?
A caravan is a group of, I don't know the exact definition, but I assume it's a group of vehicles moving some sort of good from one position to another.
Does that sound like a military target?
It could be.
Do you think that would be allowed today?
I mean, shoot, you can scrutinize it, but America's definitely
that would be allowed today. Would that be a war crime today?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
Yes.
What are you talking about? No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it is. Go ahead. Search it up.
Tell them how your parents are Christian, and that's why you attack Islam all the time.
You cannot go attacking.
Instead of attacking Christianity,
do you live in America?
You cannot just go attacking.
Instead of attacking Christianity, he attacks.
That's like. Isn't that what you guys complain that the Jays are doing? Like, you're like, oh my God, the Jays are attacking the food. That's like a caravan.
His parents are Christian.
I agree.
So he attacks.
Host. Listen, the point I'm trying to make to you, right? I agree. If you were to destroy a caravan that was moving goods from one area to another, you can definitely argue that it's a war crime,
turn my microphone on. Why are you
I'm trying to tell you that our laws that we have right now.
On, dude. What are you crying about?
The laws that we have
tell
today.
everybody how your parents are Christian.
You're not. Real quick. Real quick. Let me just make a point.
That's why you attack Christianity, and you attack Islam, not Christianity. Even though Christianity
this guy
is
came in here
100 times
crying
worse.
and say your parents are Christian.
All right, let me know when I can finish my point.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
All right, the point I'm trying to make to you.
He
right?
attacks Islam all day.
All right, bro.
Bro, talk to your brother. You guys are both Muslims. You guys figure it out with each other. He's talking over.
Bro, he attacks
Whatever, bro. I'm just trying to make a
day.
point. I'm just trying to make a point.
100 times worse.
Brother, you're talking over your Muslim brother.
Christians talk over each other all the time too. It's not an argument you're making. The point I'm trying to make, dude, is that an ambush is not a war crime.
I'm trying
if
to
you were
help
to
you.
destroy it.
How about what he did to the Quraysh people?
Brother, look at the screen.
He's
Look at the
Christian,
screen.
but he doesn't
Look at the
want to
screen.
admit it because
Look at
he'll
the
get
screen.
wrecked.
Look at the screen. I will expel the Jews and Christians.
Hey, tell him how you were raised Christian.
I will expel the Jews
Tell everybody
and
how
Christians.
you were raised Christian.
Hey, Nightmare, can you drop this guy, please?
Tell him how you were raised Christian.
I will expel the
Tell us
Jews
how
and
you were.
Christians. I will expel the Jews and Christians from the Arabian Peninsula and will not leave any but Muslim.
Where is this from?
Sahih Muslim 1767a.
Also,
What is it? What is the context?
The context says that Muhammad conquered the entire Arabian Peninsula.
No, Scary, could you put my big thing? I have another thing actually to show.
So you're telling me that the context is that the Prophet conquered the entire Arabian Peninsula.
Mm-hmm. He sure did.
And he expelled all the Jews and the Christians.
So,
That's just historically
I
incorrect.
can't really read that.
That's so you don't believe in your historical sources now?
Tell me at what point in history did the Prophet conquer the entire Arab Peninsula and kick every Jew and Christian out?
If you don't know that about your own history, like that's wild. That's the one thing that he's most famously known for, is doing exactly that.
Okay.
And he kicked out all the Jews and all the Christians.
That's what it says.
Right, so here is another thing.
That's historically incorrect.
Sahih Muslim, Sahih Muslim. Muslim.
Are you out of your mind?
Right, let's read that. Sahih Muslim 1456a. And the women that already married, except those whom your right hand possessed, they were lawful for them when their idea period came to an end.
So Muhammad is displacing people. He's taking work-smack slaves. They got another one here. It says here, Abu Sa'id, did you hear Allah's messenger mentioning Al-Azl? He said yes, and added, we went out with Allah's messenger on the expedition, the Bil Mustalik, and took some captive excellent Arab women, and we desired them, for we were suffering from the absence of our wives. But at the same time, we also desired ransom for them. So we decided to have sexual intercourse with them, but by observing Azal, withdrawing the male sexual organ before emission of semen to avoid conception. So their pullout game was crazy. But we said, we are doing an act whereas Allah's messenger is amongst us. Why not ask him? So we asked Allah's messenger, and he said, it does not matter if you do not do it. For every soul that is to be born up to that day of resurrection will be born. So he's like, you don't have to pull out. So again, what does this have to do with believing in one God?
I don't see the connection.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't see the connection.
Correct. There isn't any.
I'm not posing for one, right? I scrutinize hadith, right? So I don't believe every hadith
brother, this is Sahih
is
Muslim.
word.
This is
fine.
Sahih Muslim.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. The Quran is the word of God, right? There are weak hadith.
This is in the Quran too. You want to see it in the Quran?
Yeah, show me in the Quran where it says that.
Okay.
Also, you asked for a G-side. Why does Muslims today say Khaybar al-Yahud?
Right here, look.
What happened in Khaybar?
Look, right here. 33, this is Quran chapter 33, verse 50. O Prophet, indeed we have made lawful to you your wives, one, whom you have given their due compensation, and those your right hand possesses from what Allah has returned to you of the captives.
Okay. Where does it say anything about pull-out game? Where does it say anything about rape? I'm still waiting for you to tell me.
Do you see how silly your religion is now?
There's nothing silly about
Do you think
right
this is
hand
okay?
possession.
There's nothing silly about that, taking female war captives?
You understand that we do this to this day, right?
What did you just say?
He said we do this today, bro. Please show me an example of people doing this today. Yeah, bro. Please show me this. No. Smack sleeves.
Why would you say
War
that?
captives is one thing, bro, but smack sleeves is a whole different thing.
Why would you say that, dude? This is talking about women. This is talking about women captives. This is not talking about prisoners of war. This is talking about women. They're women. And here, as a matter of fact, here, let me show you a better one. Do you have a mom, dude? Do you have a sister?
Nah, man.
How would they feel? Do they know that you feel this way about women?
What did I say about women? Like,
Do they know that you feel like this, that you have these beliefs?
Feel what way about
That
women?
it's okay to take women captives in war? Here, look, right here. Look at this. Also prohibited to you are all married women. That makes sense, right? You shouldn't take a married woman, right? But then Allah says, except those your right hand possesses.
Right. These are women that are entitled to you. Yeah. Brother, you can say these things are wrong, but you have no basis to say they're wrong off of. Like what is your objective morality?
All right.
Like, who are you to say anybody's wrong?
All right. He's turned his brain off. All right, who's the next person? What's up?
What's good, brother? What's good? My response to this verse is look up Numbers 31, verse 17, and then tell me if that's any better. What are you?
Christian. I don't have a religion.
Oh, you don't believe in God at all?
Yeah, he's hiding behind this. I don't have a religion. Like,
I believe in God. I'm just not a.
Oh, you're agnostic.
I'm just not a dunce.
Stand on something. Stand on
Yo,
something.
wait. Be respectful. Be respectful.
No,
be respectful.
no.
I'm not talking to only you. I'm talking to the other dude too. Like both.
Whatever. Look, I don't believe that just for me to make the claim that I believe in one God, I have to justify this nonsense.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
You know, you gotta read the tafsir as well, though. You can't just look at the verse.
The tafsir makes it worse.
Does it?
You want to read the tafsir?
Yeah, sure. Pull it up. I can't see your full screen. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like a different format.
You might have to come back in because sometimes it changes when.
For me, it's also the same thing, by the way.
Yeah, some people see it wrong, but it's right because I've had this issue before. But
so you're. Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Let me just read it. So also forbidden for you are women already married, except those who your right hand possesses. This ayah means you are prohibited from marrying women who are already married, except those from whom your right hand possesses, except those whom you acquire through war. For you are allowed such women after making sure they are not pregnant.
And you know what's funny, scary?
Yeah.
According to the reason of revelation, we understand that the pagan Arabs before Muhammad had better values than him, because even his Sahaba, they still had those values when they captured the women and they realized they had husbands. They said, we can't, we can't do anything to them. We have to return them. That's what the Arabs, were about before. And he said, no, guys, go ahead.
Yeah.
To me, all this sounds like is women that are in war who have lost their husbands, and you acquire them in that way.
They haven't lost their husbands. They haven't lost their husbands. This is
Then
literally talking about. This is literally talking about forbidden for you are all married women except those you capture in war. They're married. They're currently married.
Do I sound hostile?
Let's keep reading the verse. Let's keep reading the verse. Let's read the verse. So it says, Imam Ahmad recorded that Abu Sa'id al-Khudri said, we captured some women from the area of Altas who were already married.
Okay.
And we disliked having sexual relations with some of them because they already had husbands. So we asked the Prophet about this matter, and this ayah was revealed.
So because they had husbands, that doesn't mean that they're... What are these sound effects? So because they had husbands, they weren't widowed?
What?
Are you speaking in tongues? What's going on?
Brother, I just want to know what the hell this has to do with believing in one God, dude.
What do you mean? What?
Yeah, what does this have to do with believing in one God?
I don't understand your question. I was just saying, like, wait, scroll up a little bit. They already had husbands. That's past tense.
Brother, I could care. Like, you really think this is about husbands
Well,
right now,
obviously
dude?
you care. I mean, if
You
you're bringing
really
up the
think
verse,
this?
then
You
you
really
clearly
think
care.
that out of all the things that you could point at, you think that this is really about whether they actually have husbands or not?
So, okay, so hear me out on this, right? There's a war. A woman loses her husband. What is wrong with a man bringing in that woman?
What is
Protecting
wrong
her
with
from
letting her
harm?
go and letting her live her goddamn life like a normal human being?
Normal human being?
Yeah. Don't you guys give money to the poor?
Yeah.
So give her money.
I mean, yeah, bro. You're right,
What
man.
I'm talking about. This is not about, you think these guys were worried about, it literally says what this is about. This wasn't about they felt bad about like her not being able to survive. It says we took some captives, some excellent Arab women, and we desired them. That's why this verse was revealed.
Can I ask you something like genuine, like a bit like personal? So obviously, like, no, it's not bad. I promise it's not bad. I promise it's not bad. So you believe in one God? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess.
This is not me trying to convert you. I'm literally just like asking.
Yeah.
So you believe in one God, you just don't know what God you believe in?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Or
I mean,
something.
as far as I know, dude. Yeah, as far as I know, yeah.
Religion like are you swaying towards? Like what do you don't believe in
None.
any?
None, because it's all fairy tales to me, number one. And number two,
But you believe
end
in
up
God.
having it. No. It ends up feeling like shirk to me, dude, because I end up having to stand up for things that I would never do.
Only you know what?
This
you
is
know
my
what-
issue.
If that's
Right, this
not
is
shirk,
yeah.
dude, if that's not idolatry, I don't know what is. I
This
believe
is
in
my
one God already.
yeah.
I don't need some Arab dude from another country telling me what to do about that. I believe in one God. I'm already a pretty good person. God
I
gives me
respect that.
God gives me his morals through like how whatever emotions and feelings he gave me. I already have sympathy and empathy for other people. I don't need a book to tell me
Yo,
these things. And then
very fair.
especially when the book is like has all these weird things like touching kids, marrying children, smek slaves.
What book has touching children and marrying kids?
This one. Are you Muslim, dude?
Who married a kid?
Muhammad did.
Aisha
I
was
don't think
9.
he did actually.
What?
Really?
It's not in the Quran.
Look at this.
Wait, you know what? You know why?
Look at this.
Can I show something for a second, Scary?
Go ahead.
No longer
So
expect
you know why?
menstruation.
You know why I talked about? You know why I talked about the husbands in past tense? It actually says that in the 1 second. So it is permissible to have intercourse with a female captive after it is established that she is not pregnant, and if she has a husband, then her marriage is annulled when she is captured. That's why they talked about it in past tense.
That is
Because
true.
once you're captured, then the marriage is no longer according to Islam.
There is true.
That's
the
why
marriage
it's
is
talked
annulled,
about. So that's
All
why
right,
I
host,
talked
can I
about
see
it
the
in
verse?
past tense.
Yeah. Look.
All right,
here.
thank you.
That's the same verse, by the way. It's just like
Yeah, no, you're right
respect.
Yeah. So here,
It's
this is about.
Bro,
Look, it says
the verse isn't big on my screen. It has like this guy, the hadith he brought up.
the hadith.
Put us in the screen.
It's still here. This right here. You seeing
No,
this?
but you're not like big on my screen. Like I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know why that happens to some people, but you might.
You know
have to
what
drop
it
and
is?
come
Okay,
back.
I already saw some of the verse. It said those who have already menstruated, right? They don't expect menstruation. That's literally showing that they've already been through puberty.
I'm not talking about that. You just read the first sentence. I'm reading the next sentence.
Okay.
So it says, and for those who, the first one is what you said, and for those who no longer expect menstruation, that's one. And then it says, and also for those who have not yet menstruated. That's the other two. That's the other one.
Their term is until they give birth, right?
No.
You want to finish the verse?
That's a third category.
No, it isn't.
Brother, it says
there's literally a comma right there. Their term is until they give birth.
It says, brother, it says, look, there's those who no longer menstruate, those who have not menstruated, and then those who are pregnant. That's a different category.
And for those who are pregnant, it's not a period. Why do you say like there's a period there?
There
Bro,
is
do you know how to read,
there
brother?
literally is a period right
Why
here.
do you? This is all right. This is my question, right? Like, it's good to have discussions, but you have like 3 other people here that are like unmuting and like insulting your host.
Brother,
I don't know how much you really care about that,
do
but
you
I'm
see
just
this
saying that's a
period?
dumb way to
I
like
don't care, brother. Do you see
talk to
this period?
people.
Do you see this period?
All right.
Okay.
Like I genuinely, like, honest to God, I came up here to be respectful. Your
You're
chat is
Sunni, right?
disrespectful.
You're Sunni. Nobody's
Yeah, I
being
am.
disrespectful to you, dude. Are you
Everybody's being
Sunni?
disrespectful. Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Let me show you something.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying you are insulting him. We didn't like say anything bad about you.
She's 6 and consummated at 9. Yep.
Yep. So what are you talking
Okay.
about?
What's the problem?
You said the prophet didn't do this a second ago.
She wasn't a child.
The brain has now turned off, and we're done.
What do you mean the brain is now turned off? She wasn't a
Brain
child.
is now turned off. This conversation is over. This is, bro. This is shirk. You see how you just had to turn your brain off? That's because your brain is committing shirk. This has nothing to do with believing in one God. This is why your brains all have to turn off, because you guys are all being idolaters. Idolatry is like when you basically have to believe something that you don't want to, that isn't Allah.
I've never seen a group of people more in denial in my life. I really haven't, man.
Bro, when he said that initially, I was like, okay, maybe he never read the hadith. Right?
Me too. And then he tried to like skip around it by saying,
like, he's in the comments, y'all are so lost. Right? We're lost. Notice how all of our beliefs don't require us to believe this nonsense.
and I would be humble enough to, if I heard this, I would say, wow, I have to reconsider things maybe, or, like, be humble and just say, hey, I didn't know this. Let me rethink this.
They're just committing shirk, dude. That's all it is. Muhammad has become more important. Muhammad, even though it goes against all of their moral standards, they wouldn't marry a kid. None of them would probably even take a smek slave. None of them would unalive a random person just because they believe something. But they become so idolatrous over Muhammad that it overshadows the whole, I believe in one God thing.
The reason why you got
satanic, like, think about how satanic that is, right? Their shahada is, Satan has made it where he's like, say that you believe in one God, but believing in one God means you have to justify pedophilia, smek slavery.
When did we insult this guy?
Innocent people. Never. He's just crying. That's what they
No,
do.
bro. If I hurt your feelings when I said you don't know how to read, brother, I'm sorry, brother. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that, bro.
He's fine, bro. Nobody was doing anything crazy.
You're insulting my property.
It's just frustrating when he tries to like say, "Oh, there's no and there," It's just, but I didn't mean it like that, brother. I'm sorry, right?
Who insulted his prophet?
Well, it says that in your hadith. What do you mean we're insulting your prophet?
What did we say that was insulting to your prophet? What are you talking about?
And the last thing I'll say, bro, no one here is in bad faith, bro. No one here is trying to say gotcha. We're just showing you exactly what your religion reads, and we're having you tell us what you believe in it, and that's it. We're not disrespecting anything. We're just showing you what's there. It's not our fault it's there.
So the reason why we're calling him a PDF is because if someone would marry, for example, Epstein is a PDF. You know why? Because he not married, but he did schmecks with a 13-year-old girl, and that's why he's called PDF today. Same way that we should treat Muhammad as a PDF, because 9-year-old is a child, bro.
No way, bro. This kid said that you're raising your voice. Come on, bro. You're way too sensitive, man, to have these conversations. Then you're gonna get mad at him raising his voice. This is crazy, bro. Like,
bro, literally, we're having the most chill live today that we've ever had. Super chill. Super chill. We're just asking a question. What do any of these things have to do with believing in one God? They
But
walk
the guy who
around. They
said that,
walk around doing this all the time. Do this. You guys have to do this from now on.
but the
Because
guy that said like
your
that,
faith requires you to believe in two things, not just one thing.
the guy who said today like Michael Jackson was was the Muslim, but I was like, yeah, he said Alhamdulillah. You know?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, bro. Have a good day too, homie, bro. But if you can't have a conversation when someone raises their voice a little bit, bro, like you're not mature enough to have a conversation, bro.
Bro, homies, like you're crying so hard in the comments. Like, if you don't want like to have a conversation, bro, like don't be here, you know. Because we are not going to be nice to you know, Islam when Islam talks about stuff like that. Sorry.
Homie, yes, you got dropped because you turned your brain off, dude. We're showing you that your prophet married a 6-year-old, and you're like, how does that make her a kid? How are we supposed to conversate after that?
The thing is, you always say 9 when she got married in 6. You
You're
know,
saying
so
she's a 6-year-old woman? Matter of fact, yeah, let's show him that part. Remember that part, Nightmare from yesterday? What did we learn yesterday? Hold on.
yeah. That there is no evidence. That
Yeah,
in the
we're
time-
kids. We're kids. Check this out. Look at this, homie. Oh, he wants to. Let's actually show him this part. Look at this part. Hold on. Look, we're kids in 7th century Arabia. No, what did we ask it yesterday? Nightmare about the puberty, right? Oh yeah. There we go. Did
Died in the
kids
pre-Islamic
in
time.
7th century Arabia
Pre-Islamic time.
hit puberty earlier or later than in modern times?
No, it's about child marriage. That's what we asked them.
Yeah, but because this is the thing that they say that I don't know what they believe that was happening in 7th century where that there was somehow 6-year-old women.
Can I just say one more thing and then I'll get off?
No, look, we want you to stay here.
Oh
look.
my lord, bro. I
Look
don't
what
want
it
to
says
stay here,
here.
bro. I
Look,
just want to
look,
say one more thing,
look.
man.
All right, let me
Let's
just
see.
read this and then I'll let you go next. Look.
All right, word.
Did kids in 7th century Arabia hit puberty
Yeah,
earlier
yeah.
or later than in modern times? Later. In 7th century Arabia, average monarchy first period was around 14. Modern average is 12.
Word. So can I just say one thing?
So is she a 6-year-old woman still?
Haha. All right. The reason why, if you look at theological books like the
joke.
Quran.
I'm not
All right,
joking.
man.
I'm
Can you let me
serious.
speak? This is what I'm talking
Was
about.
she a 6-year-old woman still or no?
Yeah, she was. Stay mad. Can I speak now? The reason why in different theological books.
No,
What do you
we
mean?
don't
No?
care, dude. We don't care, dude. The reason why. It's literally, bro. It's literally like everything you guys ever say is disproven. It's a lie. I don't know if you didn't know this or you're just lying. But you guys say no. Kids in 7th century Arabia matured faster, and we're reading here that no, they didn't. So actually, she would have been more immature than a modern kid.
Ask what was like the average unaliving rate at that time?
Hold on, I want to pull up. Where anybody know where the playing with dolls thing is?
It's a hadith, no?
Yeah, it's a hadith. It's
sounds like the end of the world out here. Hold on a second. Cause the thing is this, like the hadith seems like they're trying to go out of their way to really point out to you how weird this was. Cause why would it make this statement? Why would Aisha? Why would this be recorded? Like for what? What? Like what do you get out of this?
I never thought about that.
Right? Why did they want you to know this? I used to play with dolls in the presence of the prophet. Right? Like think about what do they want you to know by communicating this hadith? I used to play with the dolls of the presence of the prophet, and my girlfriends also used to play with me. When Allah's apostle used to enter my dwelling, they used to hide themselves, but the prophet would call them to join and play with me. Why do they want you to know this? And then look, the playing with dolls and similar images is forbidden, but it is allowed. Hold on a second. course I would get a. But it is allowed for Aisha at that time, as she was a little girl, not yet reached the age of puberty. Why are they telling you this?
The thing that
They're telling you this because they want you to know that when you see a little one who's playing with dolls and hiding from you, that it's okay for you to think of her as a woman. That's why they're putting it like this.
That's the only way to see it, right?
And this again, what in the hell does this have to do with believing in one God?
the fact that the prophet literally says to her girlfriend, like, come and play with her, you know, in the eyes of Muhammad, it's like, it's even make it more crazier, you know.
It's like it can't just be enough to say, yeah, man, she was 6, dude. They're like, she was 6 and she was playing with dolls and I still married her. That's what he's trying to say.
Yep.
Wild stuff.
Doesn't want to justify. Let's see here. Guys, like the live and share the live, please.
Let's see if we got any YouTube questions. Sent, I don't believe in the Bible. Jews know Jesus is God. Your mom is Jesus. What the fuck? May the blessings of Allah be with she, for she is wise. What the hell? You don't know because you're ignorant. Scary.
I think this guy here is a Muslim. You should invite him. Brazilian apologetic. I mean, he's from my country too, so I'm kind of.
Come up, yeah, come up. Let me see.
How many viewers do you get on YouTube?
Right now on YouTube, where's my thing at? There's 20 right now on YouTube.
Nice.
But YouTube is doing good. The subscribers are going up a lot. I got, I think, 150 subscribers this month so far. That's doing well, guys. Subscribe.
How does the payment work in YouTube?
Give me the name of the YouTuber. I subscribe. You know?
You get paid for ad revenue, like when they watch ads on your videos, but that's not even a lot. It's super little. But the good thing is when they do super chats, that's where you get the most.
Okay. And what about subscribers? Nothing for subscribers? Interesting.
I don't see the person you're talking about here.
The Brazilian apologetic. I think he's Muslim, from what I remember, and I wasn't lives with this guy.
Oh, I've talked to him before. I know that guy.
Yeah.
Is your name on YouTube the same or no?
He's actually a good debater. He's pretty formidable.
Pretty sound.
How can we join on YouTube? No, Shiko, you have to join on TikTok. If you would like join to talk to me, Shiko. YouTube doesn't let YouTube people talk. You can talk on TikTok here where you are, but if you want to watch on YouTube, it's Scary Hours Podcast on YouTube.
I subscribe.
Thank you for the hat. But I'm surprised Brazilian didn't come up because he used to always love debating with me back in the day.
I'm ashamed that he's Brazilian.
Yeah, what do you mean by war crimes?
Not Silent. Silent is the most thick-headed Muslim that I've ever met. Silent.
Man, just get to the topic, bro.
Is having Smex slaves a war crime?
According to what? The conventional, like,
Yes, on the whole face of the planet Earth, yes.
According to not according to history, no.
No, according to today. according to today.
He's gonna go to history.
So,
Article 27, second
are you
paragraph.
saying that history, well, they approved of sex slavery, but then they prohibited the
Look,
act
read that.
itself?
Read that.
Here,
Silent, read that.
Geneva Convention. What is this? 9 or
Four.
4? Okay, 4. Article
Yeah,
27,
I don't agree with raping or enforcing prostitution. It's not like a necessity. That's because you have a captive woman that therefore you can just like.
Is having captive women permissible?
And would you do
Yes,
it
because
personally?
they're considered war prisoners. That's the consequence of war. You gain prisoners.
Look, let me read that again, Nightmare, real quick. Where'd you go? Come back.
So, do you think that slavery is inherently bad?
Put it again. Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Okay, so what about the form of slavery within prison?
Prison.
Do you think that's bad?
Look, hold on. Article 27,
Yeah.
second paragraph of the 1949 Geneva Convention provides women shall be especially protected against any attack on their honor, in particular against rape and forced prostitution or any form of indecent assault. So, I mean, if you just think about it, right?
Yes, I don't agree with
why wouldn't
assaulting.
you? Let's do this. What do you guys call it? Zakat. What is zakat?
It's like a charity.
Like
it's a form of charity, but it's like
right?
obligatory upon Muslims.
Right. So let me show you. Hold on. Let me pull up these hadiths that we just read.
Am I lagging or?
You know that they took it from Judaism. We say it's tzedakah.
Really? They took
Which
everything
is
from
not,
Judaism. Look at this here, Stylent. It says Abu Sa'id. Did you hear Allah's messenger mentioning Allah?
You gotta draw up here, bro. He agrees with me, man. We agree. This guy agrees with concubinage too, so I don't know why he's complaining.
I think you're lagging right now. But it says here, he said yes.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you seem like you're lagging because you start talking when I start talking.
All right, go ahead.
All right. It says, he said yes and added, we went out with Allah's messenger on an expedition to be Mustalik and took captive some excellent Arab women, and we desired them, for we were suffering from the absence of our wives. But at the same time, we also desired ransom from them.
Okay.
Right? Does it sound like these guys are concerned about their well-being of the women?
Yo, why are you staring at me?
Does this sound like these guys are concerned for the well-being of the women?
Yo, man.
I don't think he's there, bro. I think he's.
Hold on, Silent. I'm gonna drop you, and then you can come back up because I don't know what's going on right now.
Someone's Silent is so low tier.
Follow Scary Hour podcast in YouTube. Bring him to I don't know how many subscribers you got, but bring him to 10,000. Bro, RGB, what are you spamming in the comments, bro?
He's trying to say, you guys do it too.
Well, we don't even believe in the Talmud. The Talmud is interpretation of the oral Torah, and the oral Torah isn't the Torah. We don't believe in the Talmud. Talmud is interpretations. It's a book of interpretations. So it's like saying I believe in a debate. You know.
Oh, hold on.
I'm sick of people that justify evil by pointing at some other evil culture or book. Doesn't work.
Thank you for the $5 for that.
That's called whataboutism.
Yo, it's my workplace, so I don't know why you have an issue with concubinage. Like according to the Abrahamic tradition,
I'm not
it's
asking you that. I'm asking, what were these people thinking right here, according to this hadith?
Yeah, so according to their culture, it was like a practice that after war, you'd gain booty. So meaning rewards, and in particular, this is referring to women. Yeah, because within Arabia or within the Middle East, after war, or any society after war, you'd gain concubines, dude.
Yeah, why?
Because they're booty.
their booty.
Did you say because they're booty, bro?
Why? What is the stated reason in this hadith here?
Yeah, because they desired the woman.
So
okay, but like you understand within fiqh, you cannot just like take a woman and just force yourself upon her. That's not what is permissible.
Brother, listen,
what you can do is that
we're not even gonna go into that nonsense. You're gonna tell me you have a smek slave, and let's not even talk about that. Let's anyway, like
no, they don't cap the woman. My friend, they don't.
Look what it says. Look what it says. We desired them, for we were suffering from the absence of our wives, but at the same time, we also desired a ransom for them. So they wanted to sell them. So we decided to have sexual intercourse with them, but by observing asshole, withdrawing the male sexual organ before emission. Pull-out game. But we said, we are doing an act whereas Allah's messenger is amongst us. Why not ask him? So we asked Allah's messenger, and he said, it does not matter if you do not pull out, for every soul that is to be born up to that day of resurrection will be born.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of like, oh my goodness. Can you hear me?
Allah is crazy. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I have a question. Can you ask
okay, great. Now, let me expound, right? No, it's because I'm at work. Again, let me answer, right? So when it comes to concubinage, dude, am I still laggy?
No, we hear you fine.
This is okay. When it comes to concubinage, I've never denied the fact that you can have captive women as, you can have intimacy with. But when it comes to the practice itself, I don't find it to be immoral unless the woman engaging within the intimacy disproves. That's what I believe to be wrong inherently. Okay, so when it comes to smack slavery, the reason as to why we think it's wrong is due to the fact that it usually implies that there's some form of rape. I don't agree with that. Okay, so when it comes to concubinage, there is within a school of thought, you cannot force yourself upon a captive woman. It's not permissible.
Brother, are you seriously arguing for the fact that the women have a say in this, bro? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, because within Islam, if you're a captive, if you're a slave, you have rights.
Sure you
do. Oh my God.
Sure you do.
Wait, Nia, are you a Christian?
Doesn't matter, brother.
Stop trying to jump.
Okay, so I don't know why you're arguing for it.
Stop trying to
so,
jump.
my friend, if you're a Christian, you would agree with the Torah is permissible. So I don't know why you're complaining.
Stop trying to jump to another book.
Yeah,
I'm trying to understand this for you right now, Silent.
It's like he's cooking his own religion. Like if he disagrees with that practice, then you're against your own God.
At least in his religion, it's abrogated. In yours, it isn't. So in your
according to the Jew beneath you, the Zionist, he agrees with that.
In your belief system, you're basically forced to have to justify this nonsense. Just so that you could say, I believe in one God.
Can you prove it's nonsense? Like, do you think it's wrong to have concubine?
How is it not nonsense?
One of the wives of Abraham were a concubine. So I don't know why you're complaining.
Yeah, but concubine doesn't mean in the Torah that
David
you
had
can just
concubines.
take. Yeah, but that's not the same thing as taking a wife from like what's the word?
You understand that within. Yeah, so once
slave?
you're a captive of war, your marriage is annulled. You're no longer married. That's the thing. You're not.
Am I finished?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so in the Torah, you're not allowed to grab women, take them, and go into them without their permission.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm positive about that. You're speaking to a messianic who can actually read the text.
Messianic? Oh, it seems as if you're like an ignorant. Also, in like, what was it?
Seems as though I'm a what?
Forget that. Just go to
Seems as though I'm
Deuteronomy.
a what? I'm sorry.
No, forget that.
No. Seems as what?
I was gibberating. Let's just get to the substance.
Say it with your chest.
The statement itself was not intelligible. So let's get to the point.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 21, 10-14. What does that say?
Yeah. You tell me what it says, and then I'll tell you what it actually says.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The very heading of the chapter says captive prisoners of war, women. I don't know something like that. So.
What about it?
Okay.
Where does that imply where does that imply there's no consent? Go ahead.
Yeah. If you find a beautiful woman You can have the doggy with her. Like, what else am I supposed to say? What do you
Oh
say?
Lord. Okay, hold on, my man.
Yup.
Are you tracking?
You can have
The
her as a woman,
conversation is
as your
okay. Let me
wife. I
explain
mean, your
something.
woman.
Yeah, I'm a woman. What about it?
No, I'm saying that the term used for wife there is just woman. It doesn't need to be a
Yeah, it's
wife.
isha. The word for wife is isha. It's the same word for woman.
Yeah, and it can also be used for any. It just means woman in Hebrew. So I don't know why.
You're telling me what the Hebrew means? Someone who can actually read it?
Yeah, because there's no. Do you know Hebrew?
Yeah, like
I
isha.
know
I
Hebrew.
just got through telling you,
Okay,
my
speak
friend.
Hebrew.
Hold
Shalom.
on.
No, actually, a wife.
Shalom
A wife
aleichem.
is.
So my point is, you're not wrong that the word isha can. Why is there such an echo?
Because
It's Scary's YouTube.
Okay, so you're not wrong that the word isha is used of women or woman, right? That's fine. When a woman gets married, the echo's still there, but when the woman gets married, she's also isha. So woman or women married or non-married could be isha.
Yeah.
That's fine. What I'm asking you to explain is specifically that you believe the Torah allows a man in the Torah, a Jewish man, to take a woman and grape her without her permission. Go ahead.
Look, I think that the verse itself implies that, but yo, Scary, can you pull up the chapter real quick? Deuteronomy 21.
By the way,
Let's just go through it real quick.
Not at all, man.
No, because I think it'll be way more clear, and it'll be way more clear with the. Oh my, what am I saying? Yo, just
A wife.
I know
pull
you're
up the
just
chapter so I can
gibberating.
my
Remember?
case. Why are you running?
We're not. We're waiting on you to not gibberate.
Yo,
By the
look,
way,
my English is not my first language, right? I'm
word
a
for
French
wife.
speaker, but
Oh,
look,
you're doing
I
good.
can.
Your English is fine, but you're
You
just
don't
like
sound
don't.
like
Your
a French
brain
speaker.
is like trying to move differently than your mouth is trying to move. So like,
Okay, so if you pull up Deuteronomy 21, I can make my case as to why I think that the
brother,
Torah
I know. Go ahead and state
endorses
it.
sex slavery.
This
I
is
don't
not
know.
my first rodeo. I promise you. I know what
So
you're
it
gonna say,
looks
but
as
go
if we're
ahead.
running
Also,
because
the
Scary
word
can
for
easily
wife.
pull it up, and it's not gonna.
Listen,
It's like
silence.
I'm looking something else up right now, bro.
Silence. Silent.
no.
The
It's.
word.
I think you wanna
Silence.
back out. So just so I don't embarrass her in front of the panel.
Just make the point, dude. Just make your claim.
I haven't. I don't really use this argument because I don't really care about the Bible. But when it comes to these discussions about morality, then yeah, the tool you're gonna use is going to be the Bible, right? Since you're a Christian.
She knows the Bible. She's an ex-Jew.
She's an ex-Jew.
I'm still like there's no X to it. Like I'm still.
Listen up. I'm not a messianic. I'm a traditional Jew. If you want to debate me about the Torah, I have no problem debating
Hold
you.
on. Let him finish. Let her finish.
Also, the word sorry for
Brother, let
wife.
her continue, brother, please.
Okay, no problem. But she's currently muted.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to bring the. He said Deuteronomy. Like, let's go, Achi, let's go. Come on.
Courtney, I gotta correct you though, because the word for isha and like the word for wife and the woman isn't the same. Eshet ish is how you say a wife of someone.
What I said.
No, it's the word isha and wife isn't the same, because wife for us, like woman and wife isn't the same for us. So isha is like woman, and eshet ish is how you say like a wife.
Yeah, I'm talking about in biblical Hebrew. Whenever a woman becomes a wife, she's just isha. It's not like it's not.
Madame,
So my point is specifically, he was trying to say that there's a distinction. I said no, there's no distinction. When it says woman or wife in Deuteronomy, is what his whole point. Let me just back up. His whole point is that the Torah allows for the same thing that the Quran allows. That the women of your right hand, you quote possess.
I'll see even worse. No, according to the Torah, it's even worse. What are you saying?
Bring the verse. So
He said Deuteronomy. Silent. Can you please go and make your argument so that we can move forward?
Okay, can you pull up the chapter then?
If
Like,
they're beautiful, you take them. They can become your wife. Yeah, so on and so forth. Let's go.
So what does it mean to be a concubine?
You are deteriorating the conversation. Bring the verse already.
Yo, can I just speak to Courtney, please? Like, nobody else. So what does it mean to be a concubine? Just like,
Yeah, it's like It's kind of like a second-hand wife, one without like a kutsuba. She doesn't have.
I'd agree with that.
Okay, she still has rights. She's not. She's not
So
she's not an slave, which is what we're arguing about.
according to the
Can you make
fuqaha, right? Yeah, so according to the scholars of jurisprudence, right, concubine is a right-hand possession. It's going to be a form of marriage, right? But it's not. There's not going to be any nikah. So it's still a form of marriage. It's that it's not. It's not like the marriage that is more.
Yeah, it's a less authoritative marriage.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that she's an slave. What?
Here, look,
why?
look,
What
look,
are you doing?
Hold on, look, look. I don't look. Hold on. Let me respond to that too. Hold on. I don't. Look what it's saying here. And forbidden to you are wedded women, those whom the spouse that you should marry them before them have left their spouses, be they Muslim free women or not. Save that what your right hand. Hold on. Save that what your right hands own of captured slave girls, whom you may have sexual intercourse with, even if they should have spouses among the enemy camp. So this is like literally in the camp.
Lagging again.
This is like in the camp, like in the midst of it. Like like when people do battle, like when two sides do battle, and then like at the end of the battle, they go back to their camp.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
What is happening? I know. I'll just. You want me to make the
I'm not
argument
gonna lie
for
to
him
you.
and then
I
repeat
can't
it?
do this, dude. Like the connection is not. It's not on my side. Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave.
Okay. Shalom aleichem. Anyways, the argument that he was trying to make is.
Refute Deuteronomy 21:10-14. Can you pull up the actual chapter?
I got it, my man. I got it. I'm waiting on you. Okay. When you go to war, okay.
No, I want you to pull it up. So
yeah, I'm pulling it. I'm reading.
I haven't even made my case yet. Like you can't rebuttal.
Oh my God!
How
How much more time do you need, Oive? Let's go.
Okay, how about this? Just easily tell Scary to pull up the chapter and the verse. And
I was just reading it, my friend. I was just reading it. And you told me to make the
No, I
argument.
want
I'm
the
going to
verse
read it for
on
you.
the screen.
I
don't trust Christians. You guys are
you
like
don't trust Christians. Okay,
liars.
fine. I don't trust Muslims, but here we are. Right here. There it is on the screen. Now what?
Marrying what? Marrying what?
Yes, you can marry her. Marry implies that she has rights.
That's not what the Hebrew says, but that's just a heading added by scholars. Yo, it's just the heading added by the scholars. Don't hold on.
You used the heading earlier.
Okay, that's not within Hebrew. Okay.
It literally says you get to marry her, which means she becomes a wife, which means she has rights. What is the matter with you, Smart?
Okay, go ahead. When you go to war against your enemies, and the Lord, your God, delivers them into your hand, and you take captives. If you notice among the captives a beautiful woman and are attracted to her, you may take her as your woman.
I love how this is all about believing in one God.
Bring her into your home and have her shave her head, trim her nails, and put aside the clothes she was wearing when captured. After she has lived in your house and mourn her father and mother for a full month, you may go to her and be her husband.
And be her what?
Yo, so I've never disagreed that concubinage is still within the this that category of marriage. Okay, that's not just I'm arguing against that.
Tell me why it is that. Wait.
Matter of fact, let me check that. Go to the Hebrew. Let's see if it says husband though. Go to the Hebrew and let's see if it says husband.
Can we? Do you understand? A full month. These are rights. These are rights given to this woman. She is not great. She's not your right in possession, and then you do to her whatever you want. What's the matter?
Yeah, after you unalive her husband and her children and everyone else, except for the young girls, and you can let her mourn for a while. That's pretty cool. Wow.
That's cool. Let's back up. Let me explain to you why there is this allowance in the Torah and in most ancient religions. Okay, let's say it's my clan versus your clan, and my clan waxes the floor with your clan. You are now unalived. Okay?
We know.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. What's left behind are going to be the poor women and the poor children. Now, here's their options.
What type of children,
Can
though?
you please just
Let us
stop?
finish, children. Just speak one at a time. Like, come on, man.
I don't know why he can't stop talking. I mean,
no.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
I think he's lagging. That's why.
Okay. So anyways, what's left are the women and the children. So here's the options. They either try and survive on their own. Now they have to, the wife has to try and breastfeed the babies, change the diapers, take care of everything, you know? And then she also has to till the land. Now there's a bunch of unalived bodies. You know what that's going to bring in? That's going to bring in the bears, the lions, and the tigers. Oh my. Okay, so now these women with the little children are going to have to fend for themselves, or they can migrate their way to another tribal clan, which may or may not accept them, or they can allow themselves to be the husband or wife of the capturers, i.e. the ones who win, if they want to. They don't have to. Israel didn't have to take a wife. It's if they wanted to, and it was not forced upon the women. So the allowance here skips over all of those details because it hopes that you have a brain between the two ears, that meat sack that is filled with things, that is able to ascertain what's happening in order to understand that these women would be left behind. So just because... Oh,
and who told you that? Your local pastor? Huh?
Courtney, in this situation, I don't know how it works, but in the Quran is basically saying they're allowed to have like their regular wife at home and then these other women also. Is that
in the Torah? A man can have more than one wife. In the Torah, a man can have more than one wife. However, it has to be ran through his original wife. It's not like he can just go out and just pick up a wife on the side and not tell anybody.
Where are you getting this from? You're making shit up. I don't trust you.
I'm making stuff up. Are you kidding? You okay?
Yes.
You want me to
just
prove
like
it?
every Christian. Like,
okay.
This is not like.
Do you want me to show you?
Different news.
That's what happened with Abraham, right?
Like you guys are known for lying and sugarcoating your verses. Like you wanna.
I'm about to show you because you don't trust a Christian. Let me just show you.
Wash it away, just so.
Bro, you're getting bait over here. Come on.
It doesn't seem as disgusting as it really is. Okay.
Exodus 21:10. Exodus 21:10. If he marries another woman, he must not deprive the first one of her food, clothing, and marital rights.
Yeah, this is just like a common marriage. When it comes to concubinage, they're not.
Stop talking, please. He's not allowed to do this with whoever he wants. The first wife has to be notified and involved.
Where in that verse does that imply that she has to know? Like, where are you getting this from?
Oh my God, dude!
What is this?
The wife is the one in the situation with Sarah. Who is the one that said send her away? Was it Abraham that said send her away?
According to the Torah, Hagar's a concubine, by the way, because she was a.
But sir, the first wife is in control. Do you not understand this?
No. According to the Torah, Sarah.
Why is it that she? Why did Abraham hearken unto her voice then?
Repeat that again.
Why did Abraham listen to Sarah when she said, send her away?
No. Sarah's the one that offered Hagar to Abraham. What do you?
It doesn't. That's my point. You're literally helping my point. Silent. I need you to be silent. Please listen.
Okay.
I told you in Judaism. I told in the ancient Judaism, because Judaism today has outlawed polygamy. But in ancient Judaism, a man could have another wife only if the first wife is aware. If he has a second wife, the first and the second wife need to be aware.
That's a lie.
Oh my gosh! All right, bro. Ain't no way you're telling me about my religion. I'm just saying.
No, but you're not a Jew though. You're a Christian. Like
no,
I am. You don't do polygamy.
Ashkenazi. Yes, I am. I believe that
Jesus
is the Messiah. Yeah. So I don't know what you're. So now we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Attack the point. Because you're weak in both, apparently.
Yeah, you're using a bunch of add-ons, bro. Like that's a sign of you're losing. Just stick to the argument.
No, this is like a pathetic attempt at rebuttaling my point. So I made the case here that within Deuteronomy 21, that the woman is a concubine or is not. She's not given the same rights as a common wife.
Where does it say that?
The last verse, it tells you cannot sell her away because she is a slave. Okay.
Where does it say that?
Okay, go to 14 and read that.
Yeah, where does it say that? It says, if you are not pleased with her, let her go wherever she wishes. I.e., because she's not from your nation. She is not necessarily she doesn't have to stay. You must not sell her, nor treat her as a slave.
And you prove me right. Yet again.
How did I prove you right? When Islam has sex slaves and Judaism doesn't.
Okay. Madame. Okay.
No,
Listen,
no,
listen.
madame. No, madame.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna address you as a madam, right? Is that like an issue or like?
No, because you're not addressing the point. I don't know what's going on. Neo, don't leave. What are you doing, bro? Don't leave. Don't leave me up here with
Okay.
this.
So, can we go to the last bits of the chapter within Deuteronomy 21, and then let's read the last verse, because it easily destroys her pathetic attempt at whitewashing the chapter, so it doesn't seem as foul as it is. Go ahead.
Guys, can we go back to my topic, please?
Yeah, please,
No,
because
she's arguing
he's
this
not.
concubinage.
Like,
It literally
I'm
says
just
she's not a slave.
like, yeah, like this
She
is,
is a slave according to the chapter, though.
like this is literally why I don't have a religion, right? Because then I can't just
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
hey,
You
I'm
wouldn't be able to make a case against
anti-slavery.
Islam. I know.
I gotta read 40 verses to figure out that I'm anti-slavery. Look.
Well,
Look at
don't
this
become a
tafsir.
Christian, man. Don't
Look at this
be a follower
tafsir.
of
Look
Yahweh.
at this tafsir. Look, you are allowed to use your money to marry up to 4 wives, and for the purchase as of many slaves, female slaves, as you like.
Okay. This is a commentary, right?
Yep.
Property, desire, chastity, no fornication, meaning you're not allowed to use your money to marry to formalize and okay. What's the point you're making with this?
What does it got to do with believing in one God?
Yeah, so the Quran doesn't just address monotheism. Like, it has legal rulings as well. So what you should do, what you're prohibited, like, there's many, like, oh my goodness, I don't know. What's the point of bringing this up? Because Islam addresses monotheism.
I want to be able to believe in one God without having to believe this also.
Well, according to God's law, you're allowed to have concubines. I don't know.
So too bad.
Like, this is your own issue.
So too bad for me. So I can't believe in
Yeah,
one
if
God.
you disagree with God's morals, then that's up to you. I don't care.
So how do you know this is not the devil talking?
Yeah, because Allah is a true God. And the belief in Islam can be justified. So
it's not the devil because it isn't? Is that what you're saying?
No, because if the belief in Islam can be justified, then its ethics, like they're the least of your concerns. Like
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like the devil talking.
What?
Yeah.
I just told you, if Islam can be justified, then like I don't care what you think about it's the morals of it. Like
how
this
can
is like
you justify this? How can you justify this? It says you can marry up to 4 wives and then purchase
all right, prove
as
it's wrong.
many female slaves. Female slaves.
Yes, you can have as many concubines as you want. Now, do you have an issue with that?
Yes.
All right, present the issue. Why?
No, I just have an issue with it. It's just subjective.
Okay, so
it's just
if you're not gonna tell me why, then why would I care? Like,
I'm telling you why. My subjective morals are telling me that.
Well, at least you can see that your morals are subjective. So therefore, I don't really.
But yours seems subjective also. You just pretend as if God told you.
No. When it comes, so I don't think you know much about metaethics, right? So when it comes to what you think is more like a moral value, it's gonna depend on what you
my position would be that you're just pretending.
Look, it's over with. You guys couldn't disprove concubinage. You guys couldn't disprove that concubinage is wrong or immoral. Okay,
so like according
I'm done.
to my belief, I'm more moral than your Allah, and therefore I wouldn't be coward enough to say.
You can think that
well, I guess I'll have to change my morals for this evil Allah. I'll just say no thanks, Allah. Send me to hell then.
You can think that you're more moral than God. That's fine. That's your own
But that's what
opinion.
I'm saying. So like I think that you're just doing this because
when it comes
you're just
beliefs,
afraid. Like you're just afraid of Allah then. Like that's
Allah,
what I want to know.
Of course,
are you afraid of
God.
Allah?
Why would I not be afraid of God? Like, are you slow?
I got you, but like, are you just afraid of Allah and that's why you're justifying this, or would you just do this on your own?
Do this on my own?
Yeah, like if Allah didn't say to
take captive women?
Yeah.
So if you went to war, would you not take captives?
No, I wouldn't.
No, you don't have to.
So you just let the very people that went against you to, gain another chance.
If I went to war, like if me and you went to war and I win, I wouldn't take your wife as my slave. I wouldn't even. I'd be like, yo, you good? You need some money? Here, go live your life.
I mean, maybe because you guys have like a world government. I don't know, some form of like
Quality.
Well,
tax team, right? You
you
guys have a
have the
team that
option
can
to
handle that.
take her and not actually be a husband to her. You could theoretically just
Yeah. So
provide.
when it comes when it these are the consequences of war, right? If you start a
Yeah, okay.
war and you lose, there's going to be prisoners,
Yeah,
and this
no
is what we
crap.
call
And
captive
they didn't have
prisoners.
freedom
Same,
of
same
slave
argument.
trades as well.
Wait, I
So,
wanted
but
to
why do you
explain to
have
the
to take her
panel.
as slaves?
Yeah, like you're
You
like,
don't necessarily have
but
to.
like silent. You're
Yeah,
saying
dude,
these are the
they can be
look
just common
silent,
servants. It's not as if
You're
they
saying
have to be
silent. You're
concubines.
saying these are the consequences of war as if it's just a given. No, it's not. We have war right now, and
Yes,
people
it
don't do
is.
this. People have war right now.
Yeah,
What are you
because
talking
all you
about?
do is bomb their children and just on. Yeah.
Okay,
there's a
so why
difference here.
if you
We
back
keep
in the day
captive.
you could have just
We're
hit
not.
them with a sword, right? What's the difference?
Yeah, so let's just unalive their children. All of the non-combatants, just and then keep the cycle of work going. Yeah.
Brother,
It
don't
is
you
more
guys have
proper to just
don't
preserve
you
their
guys
lives
don't you
to them
guys
being
have
prisoners.
zakat? Don't you
It
guys
is
have
more.
zakat? Don't you guys have
There's no
zakat?
prisons, there's no jails, there's nothing like this in
Don't you
those
guys
days.
have zakat?
What's up?
What is
This
zakat
service is real
for?
bad.
Isn't zakat for the poor and the needy?
Yeah, look. How long are you gonna be on? Because I might have to go.
I'll probably be done in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, because I'm at the bus station, right? And look, I don't think I can continue. So
You're fine.
look, as if you think that concubinage is immoral, then that's really your issue, man. I don't have if it's not like just straight rape. I don't think it's inherently immoral
I'm
because
trying to
I think
point
that
out to you,
if you
dude.
go to war.
All I'm trying to point out to you is that your religion is not just about believing in
Okay,
God. That's
how
all
about
I
this?
want you
Why
to
do you
know.
think? Okay, how
Before
about
he
this?
leaves,
No,
silent.
it is a main component of our religion, but when it comes to
Not really.
the way we live, it's going to be through God's
Make
laws.
your
And when it
point.
comes to
Make
war,
your
He has
point.
legislated that we
Prove,
can have concubines. This is
prove your point.
Bro,
okay.
you know
So
there's
my
different
point.
He's just saying it's
concubines and
okay because
everything.
Muhammad did it. That's his whole point, basically.
Bro,
That's
man,
why.
prove your
That's why
point.
I'm
Bro,
telling you, you
prove your
believe in
point.
Allah.
Well,
You believe in
I follow
Muhammad more than believing in one God.
What do you believe in?
Allah, Muhammad is more your God.
Yeah, because
than
he's the
Allah.
What do
prophet of
you
God.
believe in?
Yeah.
Silent.
No,
Do
he
you
isn't.
agree?
But that does.
Silent.
He's an agent of God.
Silent. Do you
And he doesn't
agree?
do anything of his own whims and or desires.
Seemed like
Silent.
he did.
Would you agree then that ultimately, right,
Sure.
to pin it down really, really simply, right, the only sin that these innocent women and daughters, right, wives and daughters have committed is being married to women to men who engage in war.
Yeah. So.
Were not that they
Yeah. So.
they were personally not consoled by. That's the only sin they committed that justifies grape. Because you can't tell me if someone.
I never said it's okay to grape them. Are you slow? Like,
Because
you're just
listen.
inserting
Let me explain. Let me explain how it's great. Because there's no way. If I'm a woman and a man comes and unalives my husband, I'm gonna willingly consent to go have schmecks with the man.
Well,
to
that's
just
showing
unalive my whole
assumptions,
family.
okay?
There's
If you
no
don't
way.
think that's
There's no way that's consensual.
Firstly, you're a guy, and whether you like it or not, this happened, and historically,
Corny's a girl. Can you respond to me, Corny? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah.
Obviously she wouldn't because she's a Christian and she thinks that her God is all sweet and nice. He's never commanded war.
Wait,
or
I want to ask
all
Corny
this.
this question. Wait,
Bro,
let me
my
ask Corny
God's
this
the God
question.
of the Bible. My God will beat the heck out of your
Yeah,
God.
look,
I know my
look.
God's a warring God. What are you talking about?
So, Corny, I want to ask you a
sure,
question.
yeah.
If a man comes
You're
and
dead.
unalives your husband, would you be okay with sleeping with that man afterwards? Would you be okay
Yeah,
with that?
no. I'm the type of listen. I'm a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm a
she
different
literally
type of
concedes to the
female.
fact
I
that
will
they are
literally.
literally captives of war is being married off to their
Courtney, stop
Yeah, that's fine. That's
like
not a
with yeah is a little.
opposition. Are you slow?
Listen. No, I'm just telling you. I'm the type of female. I'd probably be out there warring with a sword myself. But
Yeah,
that's just me.
the very like the verse we brought up, right? Deuteronomy 21. This is a verse literally speaking on the fact that you can
Yeehaw.
be married off, or you can have like
Me, nah. I fight back. I'm not no.
He's
you'd fight back.
trying to appeal
Okay,
to
great.
your female emotions, Courtney. I don't know why.
Good luck, because I barely have them. So
Okay. Well.
yeah, I don't see the problem. He asked me if I would be okay with. I'm just telling you, I'm the type of female I would be out there fighting alongside my husband. That's just me, though.
Yeah, you'd also die if you're a
That's
combatant.
fine.
So,
Okay, good luck.
okay, you can.
Whatever.
Yeah, so if you want to include yourself, then that's fine. But when it comes to the non-combatants, we must preserve their lives,
Yeah,
their
okay,
children, their
fine, but
women,
that's
and
it
they
doesn't mean
cannot.
the Torah does not allow them to be as slaves. Your religion does. Deal with that.
Yo, sure, yeah, okay, sure. If you think
Okay,
that the
thank
Torah
you.
doesn't teach concubines, then okay, go ahead. That's
That
not.
is not what I said. Concubines are not as slaves, bro. What is
It
the
is
matter with you?
quite. Yeah. So wait, what?
Dude, is
Okay.
this guy slow?
All right. I'm gonna wrap it here,
Concubines,
guys.
by
I'm gonna
by
wrap it. I'm gonna
definition,
wrap it. I'm gonna
are
wrap it. Thank you,
women
guys,
that you own.
everybody.
Okay,
Thank
you
you,
own them,
Nightmare. Thank you,
and you have
Silent.
intimacy with them.
Thank you, Courtney. Thank you,
God
Kyoki.
bless.
Thank you,
God bless.
Arts. Everybody, yeah. As you guys can see, their religion is not about believing in one God, as we saw. I just want to believe in one God, guys. Where's that religion at? You know? Does anybody know where that's at? I don't want to believe in one God and then have to justify evil at the same time. Okay? So if anybody feels the same way, then don't become a Muslim, all right? All right. What's going on with YouTube? YouTube, who do they think Christians are talking to worldwide? His little title of the world God for a reason. YouTube, look, I don't know. How do you guys feel about it, YouTube? What do you guys think? This is why I'm like, dude, we don't need religion. Because religion, you have to literally try to justify behaviors that were happening thousands of years ago when people, like, they didn't even know how the world worked. They didn't know. They thought the world was, like, on the back of a... Hold on a second.
Israel women and children do fight.
Israel women and children do fight. Okay. I mean, W, I guess. I don't know. But, like, isn't it obvious, bro, that the people in the Old Testament and then also the people in the Quran were a little barbaric? Like, can we just be honest about that? Why do we gotta justify it? Why can't we just say, yeah, bro, they were a little barbaric for their time, right? It's like, oh, well, we had to take them because the bears were gonna come. Like, bro, like... Let me see. AP says standing up and down won't give you a relationship with God. Wow. Sandy says scary. That is okay to follow sinless Jesus and the Bible instead. Exactly. That's where like, this is why, even though I'm not a Christian, I think Jesus is the only one who got it right. You know what I'm saying? I think Jesus is a perfect example. And I do think it's a little unfair because Muslims want to justify their belief system that they try to hold Christians to the same doctrine by going to the Old Testament, right? When they know that Christians are not obligated to follow the Old Testament. Christians are supposed to follow Jesus. Jesus didn't do anything like that. Jesus was a super nice guy. Ark Sarah says, yes, religion is work-based, but Jesus lived a practical life with ease and letting go, and he doesn't want us to be like robes and holy, holy, holy. I mean, it's good to a certain point, but yeah. Yeah, exactly, guys. Like, I think everybody should just follow Jesus, and this is Muslims included, right? For Muslims, Jesus is the Messiah also, right? So just follow your Messiah, Jesus, Isa. Women and children weren't even allowed to worship God, just men crazy. Yeah, so just follow Isa, guys. Everybody should follow Isa. I don't think, like I said, I should be forced to justify smek slaves and child marriage and cousin marriage and all this other weird nonsense just to say I believe in one God. Jason says religion is garbage, as we just witnessed. Exactly. It's just brain rot. It's literally proper brain rot. The amount of nonsense that you have to say just to be able to say I believe in God. You have no idea how like liberated I feel, where I could just say I believe in God, and they're like, oh, what about numbers in Deuteronomy? I don't read the Bible. Breaking and pulling, speaking in a melodious voices, singing. Facts, yeah. They're like, oh, well, then where do you get your morals from? From my feelings. Okay. I can't stand when they, like, literally everything I pretty much do is from my feelings. Where does it all of a sudden come from that I can't get my morality from my feelings? If I see something and something looks like there's some abuse going on, I'm going to feel some type of way about that as a natural human being, right? Don't we, most of us have empathy? Unless you're like a psycho. So I could use my morals, right? I could say, okay, I don't want to unalive anybody. I don't want to get unalived. I wouldn't want to take any slavery. Look, like I'm already doing way better than these holy books. Just off of what I feel. And I would make the argument that actually God gave me those type of feelings and those morals. I don't need to read it in a book, dude. I don't need a book to tell me not to do evil things. If you need a book to tell you not to do these evil things, I'm really concerned about you. Right? Because what does that even look like? Imagine like what type of mentality you got to have to want to do these things just because a book says it's okay. It's crazy. It's just crazy, guys. Just believe in God, dude. I think you should believe in God because obviously to me something happened. This couldn't have come out of nothing, right? Jason says all the religions get along except for one. That's definitely true. Definitely the most problematic, I would say. Like Jews don't even follow their book, basically, right? They don't have a temple. They don't do all the animal sacrifices. So they've kind of modernized. Christians have definitely modernized. The only ones that are still trying to talk about barbaric things is the M's. Ark says it's not just a book, it's words. It's the word since the beginning was the word, and the word was God, and the word became flesh and put his... Brother. Please, brother. I don't want to wake up and think about that. One that was deceived, not follow the kalima Allah. Yeah. Bro, like you have no idea how close my connection is with God. I feel my connection is so direct because I feel like whatever happens in my life, I just look at that as God. Like that's God doing. Like God puts things in my way or he opens the way for me, and that's how I view my God acting. So like when I get stopped from doing something, I just interpret that as God doing it. You get what I'm saying? And it's like I have my own personal experience. I don't want to know what some random Arabic dude in the desert thinks about God. I could care less. That was his experience. Maybe he was abused as a child. Why he feel, you know, that would explain why he feels what he feels. I think he was talking to the devil, to be honest. Like for him to say that God says, in order for you to believe in me, you have to take smack slaves, marry children, marry your cousin, unalive people who don't believe what you believe. I'm pretty sure he was talking to the devil, dude. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, that's the topic for today, guys. I appreciate you guys who's watching. Thank you guys whoever did the super chats today. We do these episodes every day around 4 or 5 o'clock, so catch us tomorrow. Also, if you want to join the conversation next time, go to TikTok at Scary Hours Podcast Lives, and you can join the conversation there. We'll see you guys tomorrow.